Plug back in. Okay, while Ty gets that stuff fixed. Welcome back to the Black Sensei Society. We are back at it again, you know what I'm saying? And today we're going to be reacting to some Shonen Jump chapters, talk to you through. You know what the vibe is. Come on now. Before we kind of dive into that, I want let's go through some of these comments again. I'm gonna wait for Ty a little bit, but let's go through some of these comments again, man. Because that shit was funny. I don't know if we should make a video about us kind of reacting to the comment section, but yo, this man got Ty heated as hell last time we reacted to some comments. So let's look into some of these comments, man. Let's get Ty.
It was good.
Finally got it working. But we're gonna start off. We're gonna look at some of the comments again, see if it doesn't trigger the shit out of you this time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
All right, let's do this. Shows me oosh. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we can't react to anyone smarts, unfortunately. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you have something blocked there. Um, Ty, I do hear a little echo on your end.
Oh, that might be my air conditioner.
Because I testing. Are you good? Testing? You good?
What's up?
I was just testing it. Um, all right, first comment we got here is episode. Oh, I hear the echo again.
What about now?
Testing. Okay, I
I,
think you're good now. I think
I
you're
think
good.
I don't know if it's because like I'm like drawing. Maybe you hear like the paper in the background.
I just heard my voice coming through. Maybe it's and I hear it a little bit again. Do you have headphones you could put in?
Oh yeah, I can. Hold on a second.
Okay. All right, we got a comment here. Episode 15 of Black Lagoon was a rabbit hole that started me into watching anime. Never forget that. Shout out Black Lagoon, man. I think her name's I forget her name, but she's a savage. She's a savage. Yeah,
Do
someone
you still
here
hear the echo?
saying, as of right now, I can't hear that echo now. You good,
Oh,
man?
okay, first my headphones on.
We got someone saying Jiraiya got to be one of the most overrated characters. That's so
Based
tough.
on based on what?
I don't know.
Like overrated.
I don't know. This guy said he just one statement. Jiraiya got to be one of the most overrated characters.
I don't know what that means.
Let's ask him why. Based on what? He may like this though. He said Aizen and Pain are overrated too.
Oh man, there's levels to like this overrated shit, man. There's levels to this. So I think they're both overrated from the state. Well, Pain, Eyes is more overrated than Pain, but overrated from the standpoint of people think those two are the undisputed two best antagonists in manga. I'm like, man, a lot more manga out there, guys. A lot more manga out there.
I hear you. Like I don't think they're undisputed. I really like Pain and Aizen. Uh so it really depends on where you're coming from. So I'm gonna ask him why are they overrated and see what he says because Aizen got aura, man. Aizen got aura. You can't discount the aura, man.
Lord,
But Pain is just bro, his duality with Naruto and his reasoning and everything about him is greatly written to me.
Aizen is what people think. Like Aizen, the reason that people like Aizen is the same reason that people will say that Dragon Ball villains aren't good. They'll say that, oh, I mean, he's just cool. They're like, well, Dragon Ball villains are just nothing but this. I'm like, well, that's one, that's not true. But then that's the same reason y'all like Aizen. That's very ironic. But
Mm.
anyways,
I'm definitely
Aaron,
gonna do a reread for Dragon Ball at some point. I know. Have you seen the leaks for Dragon Ball Super yet?
yeah, I saw him.
I'm still not. I'm never gonna be sold on Beast Gohan, so I'm just gonna let it go and just move on. To be honest, but
from what
I
I
don't
from
really.
or like just how he got it, or
I just don't. Well, to be fair, I've only seen a little bit, so I don't know how the fight's gonna go down. But how they're presenting it from the little stuff I've seen, and the fact that I think Piccolo was saying like he's stronger than Goku and Vegeta, I don't think it makes a lick of sense. I don't care that he has a transformation. I think it doesn't make a lick of sense for him to be even close to Goku and Vegeta.
uh
Not a bit.
I don't well one I don't think he's stronger than him at all. But even Goku using so one thing about Goku's key control is that he can literally be in a powerful transformation, but then use less output than he would in his base form because he has amazing key control. Like we've seen that when he's like battling Krillin a Super Saiyan, he's obviously not using anywhere near that strength. He can control his key controls. That's one of the biggest things that separated the Earthlings from like Saiyans and other races that their key control is greater. Like Earthling key control is honestly the greatest thing that what separated them. Like Trunks, when he first pulled up, they looked at it on a scale like, why does it do power level 5? Now, mind you, 5 is like an average human. Like, if you remember when Radix first came and he saw a farmer with a shotgun, his power level was 5. So Trunks lowered his power level all the way to like a normal human. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say, well, he's using his form, so he's comparable because we know their key control is crazy.
I do think that a lot of the time when it comes down to Goku, he matches his competition. So I'm not even like mad at that point. I guess my only thing is one, I have to see like some of the things that they say about Beast Gohan because you get all I've seen is like the
Oh,
Japanese text.
hold on a second. Are you Have you read the Dragon Ball Super manga?
Yeah, I'm caught up until I haven't seen the most recent chapter.
Because the Dragon Ball
Well,
Super
I didn't
manga,
really read the recent stuff because it's just a rehash of the superhero movie, but I
no, I got
skimmed it.
you. No,
Yeah.
I would say the reason why I think it makes more sense in the manga than it would in the anime because Gohan's training never stopped. One, we already know his potential is crazier than everyone. So him making massive jumps is in character. It's like what made a lot of stories, right? Like Ichigo can train for like 3 days and then match like captains. Like it makes sense if the story makes it make sense. And then two, in the manga, we know that Gohan's training never stopped like it did in the anime.
Didn't Piccolo say that he stopped training?
No, in the movie, yes, but in the manga, he says he's been consistent.
Did he? Well,
Yeah.
I'd be
So so
curious to
so
see that.
so you
What
so
chapter was that?
I have to look because I think it was even before this arc. So before the superhero arc, they were talking about his training. He hasn't stopped. He doesn't want to get rusty. Now in the
That would
movie,
be a huge contradiction to what they said in the movie because from what I've seen, there's really no difference from the movie and the manga
so the
adaptation.
movie, so like in the because you if you remember the movie, the anime adaptation doesn't include things like the moral arc and granola arc, right? And that's to give more context to who how powerful he is. Like even in the moral arc, we know that he's like Ultimate Gohan. He hasn't lost that power side of himself in the moral arc, so we know that he's been consistent. And then he also mentioned that arc too. So that's what I'm saying. Like the thing about the problem with Super is that the manga and the anime are so vastly different that a lot of times the two canons get conflated. I always go by the manga canon because Toriyama works closer with it, and Toei Animation takes creative liberties that clearly shows they don't understand the characters Toriyama wrote. They just clearly don't understand the characters. But that's why I think in the manga, a lot of the things, like even the way that the things that people complain about with Goku, the manga he's very different. Like the way he presents himself in Super is very different in the manga. Or also, even in the anime version of Goku and Z is very different than the manga version of him and Z. Like
See,
manga Goku,
I don't
huh?
disagree with you because even though I haven't read like the Dragon Ball Z manga. I've watched the anime for those interpretations. For Super, I've been reading the manga. I'm completely caught up with the manga,
Mhm.
and there are differences even like in the tournament power. Even though I started after the tournament power, there are like glaring differences. Um, but when it comes down to the movie, I didn't think that they were just going to rehash the entire movie. And
Mhm.
when I skimmed through the manga in terms of the manga and the movie, I didn't see literally like any differences. I was like, okay, maybe they're going to change up this line or this line, like when
Mm-hmm.
Piccolo was saying that the androids are stronger than Goku and Vegeta, or Gohan
Mm-hmm.
is stronger than Goku and Vegeta. Maybe they're just gonna change those lines, and I didn't see any changes. So if from what you know, Ty,
Mm-hmm.
if the movie was one to one adapt put into the manga, would that contradict what the manga has done before?
It would, because in the manga, we know that throughout, from the Tournament of Power, even in before that, but we know since pretty much since Frieza came back when in Vegeta F, Gohan has kept himself in shape to some degree. Like we know that, right? That's why in the manga he's consistently in Ultimate Gohan form. Like we know that. Right now, while in the anime, he's had to train back into it consistently. So I guess here's a good way to look at it. Imagine, let's say for sake of conversation, the movie is 1 to 1. Let's just say for sake of conversation, you have a Gohan in the anime that's been on and off, on and off, on and off, and now he's making massive jumps. Opposed to in the manga, he's been consistent, and let's say stop, and then he got back to it. Like that to me makes it, even if the manga is one, if the anime and the movie are 1 to 1, that makes it more reasonable, more believable, because we know that he's been making steps to keep himself in shape consistently.
Yeah, I would have to look for those exact lines because if they did do what you're saying, that would be good in sense of like establishing go on kept training. That would entertain a different conversation, however, in terms of even if he kept training, is it realistic for him to be achieving God status? Because um
I
of
would
what
say
God
yes.
status is, and then what blue became, and then what instinct and ego became.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why I think it is? Because we know God's having God key isn't an end all be all. You know, characters like Jiren, for example, were stronger than most people with God key. So we know that having God key doesn't inherently make you more powerful than someone. It doesn't inherently mean that.
Which
We've
But
is
seen
Jaren,
people
you
but
can also bring
because
up Broly.
yeah,
Ty,
you can
Ty,
bring up Broly, you can bring up Jiren, you can bring up Frieza. Like so many characters don't have God key and are stronger than
oh,
people with God key.
I understand, but Ty, I think while with Jaren, when Jaren was presented, I'm like, this is the final boss. This is like, because obviously it's another universe, so I took it like, okay, we don't know how that universe works technically, or what's going on with the powers. So I always present like this is the final boss person, and
So here's why I brought that up, is because I think when if you're established that, let's say they establish that if you don't got God key, you can't fuck with somebody without it, with it. If you don't have, you can't. But somebody have with it, you can't do it, right? If
mm,
that was like presented and shown to be a fact and consistent, then I would say, yeah, going, it's not reasonable. But the fact that we've seen people who haven't done it consistently, that leaves room open for other people, us not to be questioning why someone without it can, like, for example, when Frieza comes back, Frieza was actually stronger than Goku and Vegeta. He just didn't have the stamina. But just his training, he was actually stronger than those two with Resurrection F. So he was more powerful than them. And they've been training with God Key. And they got better key control. But he's still more powerful. So you know what I'm saying? So we've seen the door be open to that possibility so much that to me he doesn't it does I don't think, well, he doesn't have God Key. I'm like, that's not, I don't think that really matters considering how consistent that's been.
Frieza is a little bit more viable. Those situations are a little different to me, but I see what you're saying. I don't think God Key is an end all be all. I'm more thinking about the levels. And when it came down to like Frieza, they established that, even whether or not you agree or disagree, they established that Frieza just needs a little bit of training, and he can just get take a massive leap just because he's a innate prodigy. Broly kind of similar innate prodigy where he was just that powerful right from the jump. Um, whereas comes to
So
Gohan just doing training here and there with Piccolo, I don't think it can justify such a leap to
you know what?
being better or stronger or even on par with Goku and Vegeta right now, considering what they have done, what they've achieved, and what they're doing right now.
But you know
The
what though?
training would have to, for Gohan specifically, the training would have to somewhat equate to an extent. Like it would have to be more than just normal Piccolo training.
No, it wouldn't though, because we it was what the same way you said that it's been established that Frieza's a project, Gohan's also a project. They silly said if Gohan gets mad, he can compete with any of us. Like for example, when they were first training for the Saiyans, Gohan only had 6 months of formal training. but got mad when Piccolo died and surpassed everyone in Goku's generation. Like he literally passed all of them because he got mad. Like he only had 6 months of formal training. Tien been trained for all his life. Krillin been trained his all life. Piccolo is a demon monster, and he's more familiar with battle. And he leapfrogged all of them because he got mad because Piccolo died. So like that's it. Matter of fact, what's even crazier, when Vegeta had gotten way more powerful in the Frieza saga, he got mad because Krillin was like impaled by Frieza, and he blasted Frieza's second form away. And Vegeta was like, "Is this it?" Vegeta literally questioned, "Dang, I thought I was the next Super Saiyan. Is it this kid, this 4-year-old? Is he the next Super Saiyan?" Vegeta literally has that internal monologue that this 4-year-old could be the next Super Saiyan because he got mad. It's like even that aspect of Gohan's character is very consistent.
Those jumps are just seems to be a lot more reasonable, especially when you start with like Gohan was like base zero. Base zero with training, I think is very different when compared to someone who is already kind of established, already have like training in their bag, kind of already kind of been who they are, and then no training but already like that, and then take another leap. Like Gohan wasn't a fighter, Gohan wasn't any of that. He never really kind of got into the scene. So him taking his first jump is different for me when it comes to Gohan being established and then taking a jump even larger to a level unforeseen. So even though I
Crazy.
agree that Gohan is a type of like with a type of prodigy, a type with potential, it's similar to like Goten and Trunks in the sense that they were kids and they were able to achieve Super Saiyan so easily. Like in that situation, getting to your first step is one thing, but being an established person and getting to a step beyond like beyond imagination is just something
But you know
I would
what?
need a better explanation
But
for.
right there, we've seen that though. Like when Gohan first turned Super Saiyan 2, he was already established with Super Saiyan. Then he got mad and he reached a level that was unforeseen. Like that's literally what that was. And it wasn't just a small jump. Gohan Super Saiyan 2 was so much more powerful than everyone. You know what's so funny? Is that Cell got a power up. Because you remember when Cell blew himself up and he came back even stronger. He got a Zenkai boost. And Gohan at Super Saiyan 2, where half of his energy in one arm still beat him. That means that Gohan in Super Saiyan took such a massive jump that him at half power and Cell with a Zenkai boost still lost. Like, and he had trained in How About Time for a year. So he's already established. And that wasn't his first jump. He had made multiple jumps before that.
Right. He had the innate potential. And at the very least, you can say that the fact that he went in the hyperbolic time chamber was huge for that massive jump. Right. Even with Frieza, the hyperbolic time chamber thing was huge for that massive jump
Oh,
to
no,
go from
actually,
individual to God. Whereas comes from
hold on,
Gohan, him
let me
just
clarify.
training with Piccolo, that massive jump is
Right.
not nearly as warranted.
Right,
Going
right,
from
right,
Super
right.
Saiyan 2 Gohan, arguably weaker because than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but like Super Saiyan 2 to Ultimate Gohan, if you want to put him like Ultimate Gohan to stronger than a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, that jump is unprecedented.
No, it's well it's not because we know that Gohan's arguably already at that level because he fought people like Kefla in the tournament of power. So like we already know he's in that god tier range. Like we've been knew that. Like he fought
Side note, real
he
quick, Ty,
he
because
fought
you
hmm?
no, just so I know they can continue because you reminded because this morning I woke up to a video of Krillin fighting Cell, not doing anything, just getting no diffed. Cell's just standing there, and y'all motherfuckers want to tell me that Krillin just solos the Naruto verse. When I saw him, I
It's
literally recorded
Cell.
the video. I was about to post it. Like
It's
he,
Cell.
Cell's just standing there. Cell's just standing there while
Bro,
Cell.
Cell solos the
No,
Naruto
no,
verse,
no.
bro.
Cell solos a
Hold on,
Naruto verse.
No, I
I'll
agree.
give you.
Cell solos the
Hold
Naruto
on,
verse, but that nigga was just standing there,
a
just
grade
standing there,
a grade A does.
not even blinking.
That's Cell. That's not a
Continue.
good point. Right. That's not the point
Continue.
you thought.
Come on, bro. Just let it
That's
go.
not
He's
that's
he's
I ain't letting
wiping
it.
out most of the
I ain't never
verse.
let it go. I
hey,
ain't
hold
never
on.
letting it go.
That's not the point you thought it was, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But no, but Rodell, it's so the point I'm making was it wasn't even the how about time chamber training that got going to unprecedented level, is that he got mad. Goku didn't say when people are questioning why Goku allowed Gohan to fight Cell, he didn't say, well, I trained him really hard. He said, no, I want Gohan to get angry because when he gets angry, he'll get powerful. That's what he said. He didn't say, well, this train we went through is right. He's like, no, he said, nah, if Gohan gets pissed off, He's more powerful than all of us combined. That's what he said.
But he was put in the right conditions to achieve that power. Because if he didn't have the training, without the training, I don't think he just achieved Super Saiyan 2. He would need the team not only to build his body, but to kind of reach that state of understanding what Super Saiyan is. And then that next jump, obviously, is the emotions, which I agree with.
But what I'm
Right?
saying is that the same case for Beast? He has the consistent training plus the rage.
No, but in the situation for Gohan in this circumstance, the training, I don't think. Well, we don't know how the training, but if it's just casual training with Piccolo, I don't think that would be intense enough. Two, he's not another level of understanding to kind of reach this state of Super Saiyan Beast, because we don't even know what Super Saiyan Beast is, right? Whereas Super Saiyan Goku was teaching him the element of Super Saiyan and what that means and how that feels like. There's nothing that Piccolo could tell him to kind of make him realize, oh, this beast transformation, which I do need a proper explanation for, is another level of understanding to kind of reach another level of power. So I'm not gonna go all the way saying I'm completely out when it comes to Beast Gohan, but I need more details on what Beast Gohan is and how strong is Beast Gohan realistically. Because if they say that he's on par with me, and like Vegeta and Goku say that he's on par with us with ego and Master Ultra Instinct, then I'm not buying it.
Well, hold on a second. But one thing, since I'm not a Dragon Ball training, it doesn't really work like that. Being more intense doesn't mean that you need to have as intense training to be as powerful as someone. We know that because Vegeta trains more intensely than Goku, and the story shows us that intense training actually held Vegeta back. Like that, we're actually told that. So your training does not need to be as intense, because the story tells us if you train your body too intensely, it will actually like hold you back. So he doesn't need to train as intensely as Goku Vegeta to be comparable to them. That's one. Like, and two, he has more potential than them. And then three, I don't think he's as powerful anyways. Like, I don't think that anyways. But we know that you don't need to have as intense training to keep old people. Like,
no, I don't think it needs to be intense, but it does need to be it does need to be purposeful, depending on what they are doing. But yeah, I mean, all of this is for naught anyway, because it depends on what the next chapter is. If they go like, oh man, Gohan took a huge leap, and he's coming closer, but he's still nowhere as strong as us, then I'm like, all right, fine. I still need an explanation on what Beast Gohan is, but I'm at least okay that they established barriers and that Piccolo was just talking. So I'll be fine with that.
I actually don't. Listen, the thing about Piccolo is that I actually don't think Piccolo's correct, because he hadn't seen Goku and Vegeta for a long time. Because when Goku comes back, I see these niggas in years. So I think that Piccolo is guesstimating. He's just.
That's what I think too. But it was even nasty the fact that he said the androids are stronger than Goku and Vegeta.
But he hasn't seen them in like 2 years, so that's the thing.
Like, that's crazy.
Is it though?
The androids? I don't know how Dr. Jiro's not Jiro. Which son is he?
Somebody's son?
Whose son is he? Is it Jiro's son? Grandson?
Yeah, I thought that was like his grandson or something.
Grandson?
Yeah. What I'm saying is that they made powerful androids in the past, like even off of like limited information they had. I don't think that's crazy.
I don't know how Jiro's grandson would know anything about Goku and Vegeta, really. To kind of know that to kind of gauge that type of power. At the very least, Jiro had like all the information with the bug androids that apparently were like watching them the entire time. Goku and Vegeta, for the most part, I guess Broly, to be fair, if he had a bug android watching them during Broly, I guess. I don't know if they established that, but I guess that could work. I don't think he was. He was in jail though. I don't know why he would know. He was in prison, I'm pretty sure. No, he wasn't in prison.
I mean,
he was just doing his own thing.
But the same thing goes for when Dr. Ro first brought the androids in Z, is that they were going off of what they were doing in the Saiyan side because they didn't follow them to Namek, but they still made them way stronger than a Super Saiyan. Because remember, Goku turns. Goku was like, "What dad do you have?" And I said, "Dr. Ro said, yeah, we saw your fight with Vegeta." He said, "Oh, so you ain't been to Namek then, huh?" And he didn't even know what a Super Saiyan. Dr. Ro didn't even know what Super Saiyan was, but he still made his androids way powerful, way more powerful.
Well, I mean,
I think you're right.
Okay, real quick though, but without the heart virus, don't you think Goku would have beat 19?
No, but 17 and 18 were still more strong. We're stronger than them though. Because 17 and 18 was
Yeah,
stronger than
talking about
Vegeta. And
17,
Yeah.
Vegeta,
Okay.
17 and 18 was stronger than Vegeta, and Vegeta was stronger than Goku. So even if Goku was healthy, he would have still lost.
Didn't Trunks say that these androids were stronger also than the version that he met? Maybe it's all
Yeah,
Trunks' fault that they're that
no,
strong.
I mean, well, we know that they still beat Vegeta in the future his timeline too, who was a Super Saiyan, who was still stronger than Goku. So that was the consistent.
Did
And they still,
Vegeta acquire Super Saiyan in the past?
yeah, he did. He had Super Saiyan.
I don't
Probably
remember that.
did. If he follows the
Yeah, he had Super
thing,
Saiyan.
if
Yeah.
Vegeta would still get it before Goku dies of the heart virus.
Yeah,
He would still go and have that existential crisis on that world, fighting off them asteroids and cry. Then he would get it. He would still get it, in my opinion.
Yeah, he still had it, but I just the androids were also stronger than Super Saiyans back then. They're just even stronger.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it doesn't make sense.
Would you
twice.
argue that
That is
everybody
that
in
is my
Trunks'
opinion.
timeline is
It doesn't make
weaker?
sense twice.
Would you argue that everybody in Trunks' timeline was weaker than the regular counterpart?
They were.
No, I don't, they weren't. Well, up until a point they like Goku survives a heart virus. But the thing about it, that first encounter that Vegeta and them had with 18, they all died there. So they didn't get any stronger at that point. So if you want to say moving forward, yes, they got more powerful because they got time to train, hyperbolic time chamber, all that stuff. But the androids spared them, and Trunks was like, why they're like not as malicious. But Vegeta, when he fought 18 in their time, he died there. But you know what I'm saying, the talent kept going. So because they were,
I just don't remember Vegeta getting him saying Vegeta had Super Saiyan. I just don't remember that.
Well,
in the past,
I don't think they showed it in the little weird time script that Trunks talked about. But I still think if it follows the direction of the story, he would still get it.
It didn't though, because 18 and 19.
No. You know what I mean? Because everything is the same. Everything's the same until Goku dies of the heart virus. So yeah, Vegeta would still get Super Saiyan.
I would say the only thing,
but it's not the same.
Hold on, I say that when things change, the author points it out that hey, this is different in this timeline. For example, 19 being Android, that was different. Them being more powerful, that was different. Them being not as malicious, and 16 having that was different. Nothing else was pointed out that hey, Vegeta had Super Saiyan. He didn't have that in the past. Where do you get that from? Like that's what I'm saying. When the story was trying to show that something was different, they pointed it out. So we can't. So it would be a leap to assume that he didn't have it if the story doesn't point out that was the change.
And also, I would need to see why he wouldn't get it if they follow everything up until the heart virus. I would need to see how. So what? Vegeta never just leaves. He just kind of sits on Earth and just accepts that Goku's stronger than him, that much stronger than him. He has Super Saiyan. He wouldn't. He would still leave to do his thing and come back.
Well, he wouldn't have ever encountered Trunks beforehand, right? Because Trunks showed up warning them about the androids, and then Vegeta went to go do his crazy training to achieve Super Saiyan. So that never would have happened. So it's possible that he wouldn't have.
But I would say this. I would say this though. Goku instant transmissions in, beats Frieza. Vegeta sees Goku transform again. Then he would still leave.
That still happens because
that still happens.
Also, he knows that Goku is Super Saiyan. Like he knew that Goku was a Super Saiyan fighting on that because Gohan told them. That's one, and then two,
and even then, him seeing him again, seeing him being Super Saiyan and just no diffing Frieza.
That would be another level of desperation when you know that there's a point in time where you need to be this strong, especially when he realizes that he doesn't want Goku to hog all the glory and be the only one fighting because he wants to be better than Goku. So I hear what y'all are saying. I guess
the problem
it's hard to say anyway from my point.
I said the problem is you'd have to prove that he's not. He wasn't a Super Saiyan
because the only reason different. The only reason I'm saying that and
were pointed out though, so that wasn't a point out change. How can we say it's not the same?
So Todd, the only reason I'm saying that is that Goku goes to Yard Rat, does his thing, comes back, beats Frieza, and Vegeta's gonna be like, he's even that much stronger, and he knows new stuff. I just think that seeing Goku at basically his peak in that timeline, beating no diffing Frieza, would be all the impotence Vegeta would need to go train and become a Super Saiyan.
No, I agree. I don't think
he would just sit there and accept that.
I don't think
everything he could.
Also, right there, during the Goku,
it depends on the intensity. But what'd you say, Ty?
It was in the Goku Black arc. So Gohan started his training there. So he mentions to Trunks that he had been but he started his gravity training. So from there up to the point he kept up with his training consistently.
And the Goku Black arc
Yeah, the Goku Black Arc he mentions it.
for the manga. Okay,
Yeah.
because I didn't read the manga. I was watching the anime up until where did I end? I think I ended after the Tournament of Power, and then I started reading the manga. That's when I started.
Yeah, in manga he mentions that he had still been training.
So if the manga mentions, if Piccolo brings up, because who was he talking? Was he talking to Pan? No, he was either talking to himself or talking to Pam about Gohan not training. So if they kept that in, then that'd be a huge contradiction. So would have to look at it. But all right, enough Dragon Ball talk. We'll wait for the chapter to come out. And so let's start off with Jujutsu Kaisen, man.
Is the chapter not out? I thought it was out.
Oh,
No.
also, there's a lot
Not
of
the officials anyway.
there's some mistranslations for JJK, or at least no, it's not that mistranslation. There's certain things that you can't take at face value. So this girl that is on TikTok, she's actually Japanese, and she was saying there are just certain nuances to things that the characters say that I'll show you when we get there. I'll just tell you when we get there.
Okay. All right. Chapter 251. This is my win. Sukuna's fingers. You never recovered the last one. Oh, what did he do with the last one? Did he eat it? Oh, I get it. You ate it. He ate Sukuna's fingers. Okay, so Yuta. All right, Yuta. All right, man. Oh, let me make sure I'm showcasing the right screen. I like to show the non-text panels, man. They amazing.
Are you showing something right now?
No, I'm not yet. I'm about to. This one. They go boxing, man. Yuta putting his hands on him, aiming for the stomach, and then Yuji. Hey, shout out Yuji coming with a knee in his face. Sukuna laughing. Okay, all right.
I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say about the JJK fandom in this chapter. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Yuji spitting his eye with blood. Okay, I respect that. That's a smart technique right there. Yuta goes for the uppercut.
I had to spit it. So
yeah, you're right. If you're in a fight, might as well, man. My nose is bleeding. I'm gonna spit it right in your eye. And then Yuji says, "Now this is our last chance to defeat Sukuna and get back Fushiguro. So don't stop. Heal. His cursed energy output and physical control has plummeted. Rika pulling up. Keep on putting the pressure on Sukuna. Yuji with the kick in his face, man. Okay.
That's a total martial arts.
And that's some martial arts for sure. Shout out,
I do agree with, because I saw one of your videos the other day of like early Naruto versus like Yuji in terms of martial arts. I think Yuji would whoop Naruto's ass.
Which version?
Like my Kid Naruto.
Yeah, Kid Naruto. We're talking like straight.
Like which version of Kid Naruto?
Kid Naruto in general, like straight taijutsu.
I don't think he was.
Yuji beat the shit out of Naruto.
Beating out Kid Naruto for Sasuke?
Would just hand to hand? Yes.
Naruto was fighting Sasuke and he had the Sharingan, man.
When he had the Nine Tails chakra, I'm talking straight regular hand-to-hand combat.
No, because Nine Tails chakra, and also Sasuke has Lee's level taijutsu. Because we know that he copied Lee's taijutsu. So it's
that's what I'm saying.
I know, but hold on a second. What we're saying is that your amount of taijutsu you have doesn't matter if you're just fast. That's what Lee says, right? If your body can't keep up, it don't matter. So Naruto was keeping up with Sasuke because the fucking Nine Tails amped him. He was able to keep up.
No, it amped him in terms of keeping up in terms of speed and strength, but he still was putting his paws on him.
Yeah, I'm saying without the amped speed and strength, Yuji whooping his ass.
Exactly.
Also, Yuji's just physically
fair.
He's physically enhanced because of what.
No, we take that away too.
Yeah, I'm
saying taking that away too. So we're taking that all the Kenjaku stuff.
Yeah, it just.
I obviously I'm gonna read, but for everything. Let me stop talking.
But
I see what y'all are saying.
But also something I said was
shout out H30.
My bigger point was that I feel like Gege does a better job of displaying his skill. That's what I meant. Like,
okay, I would agree to that.
Because the way he panels his fights, he's better at showing off martial arts.
Miles, I think the compromise we're coming at is that without the amp, who's better at martial arts, I can see why they say Yuji. Like I can see why you say Yuji.
my thing is this is that when people say that Naruto's better, they give him that win by proxy of his universe. Well, there's a bunch of talented martial artists, so he also is at that level. Like, well, that's not necessarily true. Just because you live in that verse don't mean that you're as skilled as everyone else in that verse. Like, I wouldn't say that. Well, because people like he's a ninja. Like, well, okay, Shikamaru's a ninja. Does that mean that he's more better martial arts than everybody who ain't a ninja? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the proof.
I agree with that.
Most people's proof is that he's a ninja.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
like,
Naruto's
I'm like, okay.
Naruto's taijutsu early on was not like it was average above average. Like he wasn't.
Yeah, and also my thing is like, show me where he was doing some crazy stuff. Like if you want to say that he's a ninja, I like that's just kind of lazy. So that's all. My thing was.
Does he get his shadow clones?
You know, I got you, but I'm saying is,
No, I'm saying no shadow clones, no chakra,
Okay.
no
Yeah,
curse
yeah,
energy,
chakra.
just straight hands.
And that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. And
I
that's
see
what
what
I'm
y'all
saying.
are
My
saying.
point.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. My point was, show me those moments. People were just because my problem wasn't that people were saying he was better. They were just saying that he's better because he's a ninja. And then now I was like, where's the proof at? Because there was a whole debate between people who were on Yuji's side and our side. The Naruto side was just saying he's a ninja, while the Yuji side was showing the actual martial arts and techniques he was using. I'm like, bro, can y'all show us something? That's what I was saying.
No, yeah. So Dan, just from their point of view, they're just talking straight martial arts. Because if they fought, Naruto beat his ass. But like, if we're talking about straight martial arts, because a lot of things that Naruto did, even because I do think Naruto was impressive against Sasuke, but a lot of things that Naruto did obviously played into his Nine Tails amping him to kind of keep up with Sasuke's ability, but also the fact that he used shadow clones a lot to kind of do a lot of combinations. So if we're taking all of that out of the equation, like I can see, because obviously later on Naruto had the hands, but that version of Naruto wasn't like that yet. So I can see what y'all are saying.
Yeah. Later on Naruto, that's a different conversation. I'm saying like no chakra, no curse energy, no jutsus, just straight hands. I've seen Yuji have a lot more complex fighting mechanics than early Naruto.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Okay, we continue. Ending Hollow Wicker Basket and bearing the effects of the Angel Curse technique while relying on Dismantle, the slash that cuts the world. We were waiting for all of it. Shout out Yuta and Yuji from Sukuna.
Hey, right up, you turn it around. Shout out to Yuji and Yuta. This is what else I can.
Really?
I can. I keep
Cook,
Keep
Ty.
Keep
Shout out to
going.
Yuji
You're not
and
right.
Yuta.
You're
I
not
watch y'all
right.
disrespect Yuji for
It's
3
so-
chapters
it's-
straight.
and
I'm
I'm
not
so
letting that happen no
nasty.
more.
Nobody
So
disrespect.
nasty.
We're just telling the reality of the situation.
No.
All right, keep going.
Disrespecting.
Okay, we'll keep
Disrespect.
going.
I have to leave in a few minutes.
Okay, we'll keep going. We'll finish this up. Sakuto punches him. It looks like he's grabbing something.
He pulled out the tongue. He pulled out the tongue.
Pulled out whose tongue?
The tongue from his stomach.
He has a mouth on his stomach.
Oh, right. Okay. He pulled out the tongue of his mouth. Okay. Dismantle was a broad strike zone, so he couldn't use it with Hollow Wicker Basket. And even a single technique requires hand signs or chanting a curse, sometimes both. I won't let him do either. His slashing attacks are weakening, so I don't need to fear getting in close. Oh, Sukuna. What's this? The boy's blood erupted.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
blood manipulation. Yeah.
Yay. Like,
Yuji
that's so
using
original.
blood manipulation.
So original.
Okay.
Only like
Okay.
5 people in the damn manga have it, you know.
Facts. But
It's
at least
funny
he got
'cause-
something.
Well,
At least he got
hold on,
something.
hold on, aren't you hyping up the nigga that literally copies people?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not. I'm not.
Bro,
I'm
No,
not
no,
knocking.
no, no,
I'm
no,
not
Lonnie. Turn
knocking
that
Yuji
camera
for
on.
having it. I just
Turn
wish
the
that they
camera
gave-
on. Put some
Alright,
respect
bro.
on Yuji's name.
Hey,
I
man,
wish that
hey,
they.
bro.
I wish that they would stop using blood manipulation. Like it's like everyone can just do it. Like didn't Sukuna do it when he was fighting Gojo? Like everyone's just using blood manipulation.
He wasn't using blood manipulation. That was He,
I
it
thought
was
you-
it was it,
I
was a
thought you used
technique that was-
piercing
it was-
shot.
No, it was similar to piercing blood, but it wasn't exactly piercing blood.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But also,
Mhm.
I say, you know, we hype up the nigga that copies
Mhm.
abilities, but Yuta does. I mean, Itadori does. Oh, come on, this guy. It's like, bro, like, bro.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense for him to get this power up. He's Choso's brother, so all right. According to Sukumono's to notes, souls may mix to some degree, but usually they don't become one. Aren't you and Sukuna special? I've never sensed the person whose flesh became my foundation. In the case of a cursed object and non-sorcerer, that can happen due to the big difference in cursed energy. Even then, it's deep inside and doesn't disappear or completely merge. You said usually. It's a problem with Megami's an exception. I did that on my own. The cursed spirit Mahito was able to combine other souls to transmogrify. Is that a word? Transmogrify into different life forms.
Transmogrify.
I've never heard that. I've never seen that word in my life. Into different life forms. As long as a curse technique like that isn't involved, two souls won't become one, I think. I trust Sukumino or Sukumu. So I think I can knock Fushigoro's soul awake. The approach should work well with our curse technique. The angel's curse technique is destruction of a target's curse technique. In a fully fleshed cursed, the curse technique or cursed object are in direct connection with the personality, meaning it's possible to remove Sukuna. But the curse technique is enmeshed with the brain, so the target's chance of survival aren't good. Okay, interesting. Okay. If we could pull the two souls apart to weaken the harmonization between cursed object and flesh, the chances of survival should drastically improve. Okay, you got to weaken the connection first. Okay, interesting, interesting. And then we're back at it with Rika, Yuji, straight art chapter again. Shout out the art chapter, straight boxing. Rika biting, Yuji holding him down, maximum input.
Someone in the comments said that Yuji's doing all the work. That seems like a lot of Yuta to me. Not saying that Yuji's not doing his job. I'm just saying, like, saying that Yuji's doing all the work right now is crazy.
Let's finish the chapter just so we can confidently say it. We're gonna finish the chapter first. Yeah.
Jacob's ladder, cleave. He's doing a lot. But,
He's doing a lot. He's doing a
ripping
lot.
out people's tongues, but
Okay, we got Yuji. Wake up, Fushiguro. Itadori and Akotsu's calculations weren't wrong regarding the structure of the soul. Enough already. But that's enough. When it came to the will to live, Megami Fushiguro's soul had already. I mean, his sister is dead, man.
yeah, he's
Dragon
cooked.
scales, repulsion, paired falling stars. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Sukuna used the technique on Yuta, and it looks like it might have broke the domain. I'll be honest though, if this is, I wanted to see more techniques. This better not be it. We'll keep on reading.
Keep going, lock in.
This, come on.
Keep going.
It was a conventional move for a sorcerer that Sukuna would have been able to avoid. A surprise attack against an opponent, certain of victory. Look who's back.
Yuta's
back again. Maki's back. All right. Maki here to make a difference.
So what I'm about to say is that for the Megami line, the problem with the translation is that the Japanese, the way that it's written in Japanese or meant to be interpreted in Japanese is that when Megami's saying that's enough, that like he's kind of giving up is more at least the interpretation should be that it's not a willing choice. It's kind of hard. It's so hard to explain. I might see that video, but the way she explained it, it's not like hey, I'm actively choosing this, rather than I'm just at my wit's end and I'm broken type of thing. If that makes sense.
I gotta go, but to wrap it up, no, Yuji's doing his job. Yuta's still Timothy though.
Facts.
I'm glad that all the people calling Maki a fraud, being on Fraud Watch, they're all silent. I haven't seen where they're at. I don't know if they just don't understand the pacing of stories or plot, but like we all knew Maki was gonna come in eventually. And also, please don't see Madam Web. Please save your money. I will be talking about it on Tuesday.
Lonnie's about to cook.
Yeah, I don't consider that a movie. It is a cinematic crime. Yeah.
Oh wow,
bro.
So the main reason, because I really wasn't about to really watch it.
Miles is gonna see it.
And I saw like a lot of people were hating on it, but then I saw King Lion give it a 7.5, and I do love King Lion. So I was just like, you know what? Let me go in there, and I had like my criteria: music score, cinematography, acting, plot, all different types. I had like 8 different criteria. Nothing hit higher than a 4.
Oh my.
So yeah, it's literally one of the worst, probably in my bottom 10 of all time. But guys, do watch out for our Oscar episode happening with Random, Hellfire, Char, Santo. We're gonna be talking about all the movies nominated for Best Picture, really dive in and dissect them. And yeah, please don't see Madam Web. Yeah, please don't. All right.
Now we got to pray for Miles. He's going today. Jesus Christ.
I'm still recovering from that film.
Yo, Ty, what's wrong with your boy King Lion defending Madam Web, man?
I haven't seen this. I don't know. I have no. I have no.
Look, he's getting fraud watch allegations, Ty. That's how bad it is. King Lion getting fraud watch allegations.
No, he can't, bro. I don't know. I haven't go see it, but here's my problem with this whole JJK fandom, bro. People are literally clowning Megami because his soul is broken, even though the story told us his soul would be broken if Sukuna killed his sister. Like, we were literally told that.
Yeah, we knew that.
He bathed in an evil ass bath that was going to supposed to sink his soul, and he said, "Yeah, I got one more thing. I'm going to kill his sister in his body, and that's going to crush him." Like, people are saying that he should just get up and do it. I'm like, bro, like, I feel like what makes a story so good if you have reasonable conflicts. You know what I'm saying? Like, something that makes sense. Like, sure, a character could just do something, but that doesn't make them feel real. When people are actually in conflict with themselves or other people that are reasonable, that makes the story more compelling, bro. Like, sure, Gojo and Shibuya could just use his domain expansion on everybody and they held it up forever and killed everybody. But he's a human being, so he don't want to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the conflict there. So I just feel like, and this also provides a good full circle moment for Itadori to save Megami the way that Megami saved him at the beginning of the story. Like, I just feel like this is fire. There's really a fire moment between those two. Like, saying, bro, just get up. I'm like, bro, oh my god. If y'all want, y'all don't. And also one other thing, y'all don't want the story to be easy. That'd be fucking boring. If somebody could just do something and that's it, and then it just gets done. That's boring. We want conflict. We want things to be interesting. We don't want things to be straightforward. Hopefully, we don't. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to cook Megami based off the situation because, like Ty said, they built up to this moment, and when it comes to writing a story, you want it to be more realistic to the human experience so you can really resonate on what is going on. Like, another example of a situation like this is if you guys, well, I'm going to use a Naruto example right now. I'm going to use a Naruto example. You might want to mute it. I don't want you to. This is kind of a spoiler moment, so I'll tell you to come back. I don't want to spoil this for you. So when it comes down to it, there's a situation where Naruto was fighting Pain, and everything was going wrong. Like, Pain destroyed the village. Pain did what he did to Hinata. Obviously, Pain killed Jiraiya. Like, everything was going wrong. And Naruto obviously got enraged, and the rage was continuously building up. And Kurama was goading him to, hey, come on, tear off the seal. If Minato didn't take the measures to prevent Naruto from sinking, he would have sank just like Megami. He would have completely sank just like Megami.
And he would have
everything that has happened.
And he literally would have destroyed everything.
Facts, 100%.
And you know what? That's so true because it's like, and then you know so crazy. I remember I did a live about it yesterday. Somebody tells me like, bro, but like it's been a month. Like, why is it good? I'm like, bro, bro. I have 2 siblings. If to suggest that someone should be good after their sibling died after a month, that would be it would be less realistic if he was fine. Like, that to me would be less realistic. That would be like insane. I would be like, Gay, this don't make no damn sense. Why is this boy okay?
Yeah, and also you got to consider the circumstance. He is a month, sure, but it's not a month of recovery. It's a month deep in the darkest pits of his soul, I guess, of his soul, where he's just by himself, constantly like regurgitating those negative thoughts. And I wouldn't be surprised if like all the negative cursed energy and all the negativity around him is reinforcing how like bad this guy feels consistently. So it's not like he can recover and go out and, you know, be in a good environment. He's in the worst environment possible for a month straight. That would make him more crazy. Imagine if you're in a room by yourself for a month, just like mulling over the worst thing that has ever happened to you. Come on now.
you're literally in darkness. Like he might be going insane. Like he's having a mental breakdown, and you know that sometimes when people have mental breakdowns, like they can't function. Like literally can't function.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why they cook him. But now hopefully this is not over for Yuta his domain I was hoping he would bring out more abilities, to be honest. I don't think Yuta's done, but like his domain expansion, I hope it's like not done, but it looks like it might be. Throw in Maki, make it a 3v1. It should be interesting, but well, a little hoping to see a little bit more. But what we saw was still great. But maybe when it gets animated, they're gonna show more. Maybe.
Yeah.
It could have been a longer fight. Just saying.
I must say, I think we're gonna still have to hold him off for a little minute for Itadori to be able to get through the Megami. I think he's gonna have to do that attack again to get through to him.
Yeah, he's
like
gonna have to talk
that's
him
gonna
out.
That's gonna be so
talk
fire.
through.
Like, I can't wait for that moment, bro.
Guys, I need you to talk about Gaijin nerfing Sukuna's world cutting slash in real time. Well, he had to be nerfed, or you just know differently.
And they says cursed energy output is beginning weaker this whole time, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
All his attacks are being weakened because Itadori's been punching his soul, and he's his brain, like he's been using so much. He's been using his cursed energy like crazy. So, his brain was fried. He tanked a bunch of attacks. His RCT is getting slower to recover, and his soul is making it. The soul punches from Itadori are making all his cursed energy like fuck up. So Suguna's been through the fucking ringer. Like he's not okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, let's read chapter 414 of My Hero Academia. Let's go see.
Shit.
Have you not read the recent chapter yet, Ty?
Nah, but I'm about to.
All right. Well, we can start off with a really interesting detail. The chapters look different because I'm just going through these first two pages. It kind of gives a little different vibe right now. I don't lie. There's just something about it looks a little different. Can't really put my tongue with to it, but yeah, it looks a little different. They also got something here with summary so far. I don't has My Hero ever done that summary so far?
I don't think so. I don't remember at least.
I can't remember last time they did something like that.
Yeah, it's interesting that they did this. They said, well, to be fair, they were on break for what, like 2 weeks at least, maybe 3.
Also, real quick, Dan, to kind of answer your question, I feel like power should always matter. If it can cut through space, but if it's not powerful enough, it's not going to be able to make the amount of damage. Okay, if Goku used a Kamehameha let's just use Dragon Ball, but if you use a Kamehameha with like 1 bar of ki, then trying to use a Super Kamehameha when he's all the way charged up, which one's going to hurt more?
Yeah, I think it's a very simple explanation is that he can't completely cut through space, like because he's weaker. I don't
he's
think
just weaker. He just doesn't have the energy to do it the way you want it to happen. He just doesn't have that power.
Yeah, it's just weaker. Don't need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
All right. Summary so far: beating Shigaraki would mean winning the war. Unfortunately, pitting strength against strength is a losing prospect when facing the villain's overwhelming decay and regeneration. Hence, the second's last-ditch proposal to transfer One for All to Shigaraki and thereby striking at the existing scar on his inner spirit. Now, Deku has summoned the resolve to part ways with the power he inherited. All right, let's say what he said. He's using Black Whip to force his beaten, busted up body to keep moving. He's instantly putting to use an idea he came up with in the heat of battle. What a wild way to utilize that quirk. That's perfect. Shout out Deku, man. No football today. I miss football. Yeah, that's tough, man. Tough. He's not driven by duty. Rather, his respect and admiration for quirks on the whole make One for All shine even brighter. W line. I'll have to cope with Shigaraki's speed without the use of the second's gear shift. I'll be delivering the second to him full on. This gamble is all we've got left. To transfer One for All, the person you want to receive it has to take in some of your DNA. Okay. Doesn't really matter what it is you eat as long as you get my DNA. One for All can transfer if its holder wills it to. It can't be given to an unwilling recipient. Wouldn't it just be better if he just let Shigaraki take the quirks? Why did they go through this roundabout way of doing it? I don't.
Maybe it's because remember they have a plan. They want the second to go first, then they go down the list. They're trying to. It's like because he's trying to drip feed it to him, so to give it to him all at once.
All right, I'm gonna keep on reading and see how he can navigate that. Not now that you say that, because when it. Okay. All right, let's keep reading. Bruce and I came up with a theory and put it into practice. Man, this brings back memories. Long past our own deaths, we're still burdened to our duty. Blood will serve as the transfer agent when it enters an open wound. But thanks to his regen, Shigaraki's wounds don't last for long. The only viable opening is the amount of impact. I'm barely conscious after recoil from gear shift, but I've got to land this next hit precisely. During that last attack, something gave me the heebie jeebies, so I sliced off my own arm just before he could. And now he's got some scheme. Okay, Shigaraki's aware of something. Crippling agony all over, trouble breathing. In that state, a normal person would focus on clinging on to life. Yeah, normal person. I mean, Deku's not a normal person. Shout out Deku. Sure, fine. As long as it takes, I'll keep destroying you, this country, everything. This is where I transfer it. This is where I kill you.
That's tough.
The sixth smoke screen. I'm the most useless right now. Huh? Why? This guy's just having an inner dialogue. Existential crisis right now. All I need is a dose of decay. Then no matter what you're plotting, you'll have to defend. Oh, this is a very good panel right here. Look at it. You got the chains kind of grabbing this stone right here. And then Shigaraki decaying it. Okay. This is a dope scene right here. He ripped up the earth from the ground. Okay. Please make BSS. Please make playback streams, please. That's not what we do here. That's not what we do here.
Those are conversations above our pay grade. It feels like also.
Yeah, that's thought the Player's Choice of doing it. I don't know if playback has NFL stuff though. Did y'all read Blue Lock's latest chapter? I have not yet.
Mm-mm.
I like to build up chapters.
Oh yeah, Claudio. I definitely did. My
Mm.
team, my Blue Lock team, feeling mad. I feel mad fine about my team right now.
That's
Yuri
the
is
past,
him.
dude, man. New feats doesn't count. That doesn't help your case.
Kaori is him.
Ripping up the earth to keep decay from spreading. But when he grabbed such a massive chunk, right when the kiddo was sent flying, he shot strands of black chain underground and carved up the earth itself, all to prep for the next round. He's like UA's anti-decay strat, huh? Can you stream episodes? I don't know what you mean by that, Irvin. The decay tactic from the sniper battle. Okay, what is he? Shigaraki grabbed something. So something was shot at him. He grabbed it, decayed. But the light shown by my search quirk is pointing to this thing. Blood. Search zeroed in on his blood. Hold on. This light isn't Medora at all. Where is he? Ah, sure, I get it now. Too late. What is okay? This is explaining what has happened. Search indicates the location of those the user has been. We gambled. You think I don't see you, Phantom, on the possibility that search would register the other successors. My intention to transfer the second allowed him to split off and restore him in my blood. By launching that blood straight at Shigaraki, I fell off his radar and created an opening to get up in his face. I exploited the fact that he could track me. That plus a handy smoke screen made him misjudge my position for the sneak attack. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Do any of y'all read Rick or Ragnarok? It's pretty enjoyable read for me. No plot to worry about sometimes. About laugh out loud. Sometimes less is good. Yeah, me and Miles read it. It's Ragnarok. I like a lot. I'm a
I think
fan.
the anime is hot garbage.
Fair.
Absolutely hot garbage. And the fact that people big up that anime is bad. It's not good. It really isn't. I just want y'all to know that.
Fair. It definitely doesn't live up to the potential. But Yeah, the next fight with Okita versus Susanoo, the god or the mythological character from Japanese lore, is gonna be fire. It's gonna be interesting. Huh? No, I'm sure they had awesome quirks. Rather, his respect and admiration for quirks on the whole. Ninth, my body. What's coming? Rejects. It can't afford to take this hit. Don't let it weigh on you. It was only ever a phantom anyway. My mind and will have passed to him before he can make me his own. I'll soul attack. There you go. Um so wait, so he threw blood as a distraction. Did he grab that blood again? Because he threw blood with his successor in the blood as a distraction. Did he? How did he retrieve that? Did he retrieve that successor again? I'm confused about that. Did he grab it at some point? Because how did he get the successor back? Obviously, it can't just come back to him. Did he grab it again? He must have grabbed it. I think. Yeah, I think.
Which successor are you talking about?
So there's a scene. I think this is where he grabbed it. I think Deku punched the blood so he can grab it right here. In this scene, because he threw the successor with his blood as a distraction for Shigaraki to throw him off guard. I think this scene right here is Deku coming up and punching this blood right here so he can deliver the next attack. So I think that's what's going on. I just had to be sure. And he punches him in the chest. He hits him in the soul. These are like art wise, fantastic panels, man. Come on now. I'm gonna keep it 100%. Like, come on. Like, look at this, man. Look at the details in all these buildings, bro. Come on. Look at this. This is just fantastic art that's going on. Horikoshi's in his bag. It took him like 2-3 weeks to create this, I think. And yeah, and he delivered. And then we got this scene right here with all the fingers around his body. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough. Straight up. So hit him in person. You're a super gross dude. Whoa, this Hansi guy is friends with Mr. Staney, right? I want to join too. Your League of Villains, huh? But I want to be a hero too. I'm only here because Stain inspired me to take action. The sports festival, round 2 against Todoroki. What the hell? Your memories are blending together, I suppose. The memories are gonna clash, and they're gonna have moments. So this is how Deku is gonna reach out to Shigaraki with their memories kind of clashing. Okay, that's the intention. 9, don't let up. 6, it worked. The second pulled it off, but it wasn't enough. So keep it coming. Okay, so I see how they're gonna do it. I can still not like the premise of attacking the soul, but I can move past it to kind of recognize what they're doing moving forward. And they're going to use memories because I guess because he had one for all, I guess they can connect memories.
Well, remember,
Random, you're muted.
okay, because remember, one for all came from all for one, so that's why I think they can share memories like that.
That's like saying all for one, if he or Shigaraki fighting anybody could share memories.
I mean, I think that's how he's explaining this one, because that's how Deku is going to learn about Shigaraki's upbringing and his backstory, and then Nana's going to come. I still think that Nana's going to come in and she's going to be the MVP of this part. Because I think it would be really dumb to not use that when she's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this when it comes to it. I think you can make a reasonable assumption on how this works. So I'm not mad at it by any means in terms of like how they're gonna make the memory stuff work. Combining memories. Because it is the best way to kind of learn about each other when it comes to combining memories and all that stuff. I'm not mad at doing it. You can make a reasonable assumption, so I'm not mad at that either. The way they did it, I'll give credit. The strategy they use, I'll give credit to that as well. what's gonna happen moving forward is gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But what is gonna be the tipping point of Shigaraki finally kind of changing his point of view? That's gonna be important. Animation for the fights is awful. For record, I agree. Y'all should read Kengan Ashura and Kengan Omega.
Radell.
He's muted, so I guess
Oh,
something's
he's
going on with
muted.
his mic. But it's right. We should be talking about Record Ragnarok and the fact that Dan said it. It's basically a PowerPoint show, and that's one of my problems with Baki Hanma when you watch that one
PowerPoint?
too. It's like you don't actually watch them fight. You just see like, oh, this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's.
I would say Radell. Can I be a hero too?
Can you be a hero too?
What's taking so long to answer?
Oh, is that the line that you think that's gonna tip the edge?
No, I was asking for myself, but this is why Shigarakis are boring. No one's there to give you positive reinforcement. This is why Shigarakis are boring, man. Shigaraki and Dabbas. This is why Shigaraki and Dabbas are boring running around here. Because of people like Radell.
What did I do?
No, he's probably. I mean, because Shigaraki did want to be here. In all seriousness, Shigaraki did want to be a hero. So I think they're gonna have that hero conversation.
Yeah, more than likely. Okay.
I blame that lady after Shigaraki gets away, right? And then there's that old lady. You want to talk about somebody who just completely fucks the world, and she'll never get the hate for it. That lady's like, let's walk with me. Let's go find a cop, or let's go find a hero real quick. Boom. Maybe things get better. I'm not saying it's all the way, but she's just leaving that kid there in the middle of the fucking street.
Hey man, sometimes it just takes one person to reach out. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
As for you, Claudio, I've read all of Kengan Ashura and Kengan Omega. I've stopped reading, but I've read a good chunk of it. It's really good. It's really good. Oh, did Ty have to head out? Or did he lag out? Can you guys do a tier list for best anime OSTs? That's a lot. I'll be honest, because I don't know anime OSTs like that. To be honest,
I know a few ones, but maybe we could do like a Gauntlet version. I think a Gauntlet version.
Anime OSTs. I mean, someone else would have to do it because, like, I don't know anime OSTs like that.
I can come up with like three or four, like off the top of my head.
Miles said yes.
All right, Miles, compile it then. Let's go.
You know what would be good for this to work is like, well, if we're talking about soundtrack, like I definitely know the Bleach soundtrack, right? One Piece soundtrack, Naruto soundtrack, Attack on Titan soundtrack. When we talk about OSTs, is that what we're talking about? Soundtracks? Is that what it is?
That's what I thought.
Is it just soundtracks? I know them to an extent. If we're doing soundtracks, I think we can do a gauntlet for it. Okay, we could do a gauntlet for OST soundtracks. I'll put it on the list.
I know because you're never gonna watch it, but I don't know how you put it up there. But I think Eminence and Shadow has a very underrated soundtrack.
He had that really good sound effects when he did the first really big attack.
They built a whole theme around that sound effect, and I think, at the end of the first season when he's gonna use it again, and I don't want to spoil it, even though you're never gonna watch it. They play on that theme very well because it's one of those like every time you hear it, obviously you're like, oh shit, something's about to go down. So
yeah, that and then also like Fire Force has that one sound effects with Benny Maru against one of those guys. Yeah, I think we can do an OST soundtrack thing. I think we could do that.
But Fire Force's first opening is one of my favorite openings of all time. It's so good, and it just kind of matches. And then it's always like, can you guys just can you keep up, please? Because that's so that first Fire Force opening is great. Like, you
I
already know
agree.
Mhm.
Since you're here random, then I'm gonna do this with you here, and then you can head out, and I'm gonna read the One Piece chapter.
Mhm.
But this new manga, there's another new manga on the block.
Keep trying,
And
keep shooting
they are
till you
gonna keep
find
showing.
one.
As you all know, like we try to, if there's a new manga, we're gonna read it. We're gonna read the first chapter at the very least. Just gotta see what the vibe is. I think Astro Baby, me and Lonnie was like, it could have potential. Psycho Policeman cooked, just cooked, bro. Straight cooked. Now it's Dear Anemone. And why is this the name? Nobody likes that word anemone. Nobody likes this word. Finding Nemo doesn't like this word. Come on now. Dear Anemone. I just
Let me
don't like
keep
this
trying.
name, man. Just you could have. Why is this the name of the? I just don't like the name, man. All right, new manga. New manga alert. Come on, boys. We here. I just finished
Oh,
first chapter. Oh, okay, Miles. Miles, done. Okay, well, let's talk it through. Curious to hear your thoughts. We're gonna go through it. Here's the manga. Let me show y'all. Dear Anemone. We got a plant monster. It's interesting that they're doing this plant like thing. It's plant stuff. Because that's what they're actually doing another manga with like plant monsters with Wild Strawberry, which I say is like Tokyo Ghoul plus Demon Slayer. That is what Wild Strawberry is,
mm.
like 100%. And now they're doing another like plant monster type thing.
I like the artwork already.
I agree too.
Mm.
Someone asked something. This is my first stream. I have a question for y'all. What was on an anime and manga that really disappointed you or that you stopped reading / watching? We're gonna answer real quick, but Claudio, appreciate you coming by. Make sure you
Salute.
drop on our Tuesday podcast episodes. That's when we really like go crazy. But Random, you want to answer?
If I had to be honest, I think off the top of my head was I know we already talked about it. Record of Ragnarok, because that was one where a guy that I really like to see is the Masked Man. He talked about the manga, so I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know the thing was on Netflix. When you watch it, you're just like, and I wish Ty was here. It's like a set of PowerPoints. You don't actually see them fight. You just see like actions. You get what I mean? It's not fluid. It's like, oh, one guy swings, so then you just see him. It's like they're skipping the parts that are gonna make a fight great. It's like if the Tengen Uzui fight, right? You know what makes it so great is that at some point you literally just see them boxing. At some point you don't see that, and that's also a problem. If I give you another one, it's Baki Hanma. Baki Hanma was bad. I couldn't even finish the first season of that because the fight with Oliver, it felt the same thing. I was like, this is like a visual novel, I guess. It was like, it's like I came to see y'all box, not stand cool. Then all of a sudden, switch the other guy's perspective to react, and then the guy jumps, and then the other guy's still reacting. It's like it just wasn't good. But I agree with Miles. The Poseidon fight was very good because I just watched the clips now. I will not watch either of those.
Fair. For me, one thing, the first name that came to mind was Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion. Absolutely hate how weird they got. Like it had such a good premise, and I was kind of invested. Like it was an interesting type of series. Then they dropped the nuke, and then I dropped that anime. So yeah, that Heavenly Delusion is just straight cooked. They just got weird as hell, and for no freaking reason. No freaking reason. Just got it's so nasty, bro.
It's
But
weird when they take these kind of strange stances that like even in Japan, that's a problem, right? Like
that to that extent, it should be like
it should be like
Jesus
that's just a
Christ.
problem. Oh,
Hashtag that's some anime shit, man. That's some
that's some anime bullshit. I'm making a shirt out of that.
That's some anime bullshit.
I might do that
for
while
sure.
I might do that while I'm going somewhere.
Might need to, man, because
Come back
we
with
be
merch
seeing
ideas.
that anime bullshit a lot. Not
It's
gonna lie,
the anime bullshit for real.
But yeah, Adam and Zeus was unfortunately disappointing. But anime and Adam, still that guy, still him. He's
Just
good.
read if you're gonna enjoy anything. Just go read the manga for Record of Ragnarok. It just
Facts.
works.
Facts. All right, let's read Dear Anemone. I hate this name, bro. You get like the most annoying word in the vocabulary to make your title. Come on now.
Well, let's hope they don't use it a lot. You know, the thing.
It's
But
like,
that first
hey,
page
can
was
you?
fire.
Oh
That
yeah,
first
that
page
that, that
was
art. Is,
absolute fire.
oh,
Like
there's
that's
some more,
like
there's some more amazing art. I'm about to show you in a second, but let's read
okay.
this chapter right
All
now.
right.
This page. This is Area C. Do you copy? Something happened. Did you discover a rare specimen? I haven't seen a single rat around here. Wasn't the island supposed to be a paradise or whatever? Bro, this is heavily inspired by Hell's Paradise. That's what I'm getting so many Hell's Paradise vibes. Oh, what was that? Is the comm busted? What the hell is that? Bro, look at this. What are we talking about right now? That's some art right there, man.
I'm getting maybe because I just read I reread the last few chapters of Berserk. I'm getting some Berserk vibes as well from this.
When it gets this detailed, that's definitely like
That's like I'm gonna make 10 chapters and I need a break kind of art. I'm gonna need to take a break after.
yeah, this is 100% Hell's Paradise vibe. What if this was a sequel? That'd be crazy.
like in the modern day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Me neither. I don't
Like,
want either.
Yeah, they just see maybe they weren't able. Let me stop because I don't want to spoil it.
Talk about it, Sauce. Talk about it. Yo, Freerin is like that. Like
I'm making a video on Freerin that it's gonna get some fire, very high praise, especially because I'm all the way caught up. Riddell, I understand that you're never gonna read the manga, but in like season 3, when they get to where the manga's at right now, you are about to have your mind blown with what they
I
just
might
done.
read the manga depending on how long it takes.
They've even tackled something very tough that ruins most stories, and I thought they tackled it in a very good way. That's all I'm gonna say. They tackled it in a very good way.
I kind of get the vibe. Okay. All right. Moving on. I can't. I'm so useless. Hey, dude, you doing okay? I'm fine. Completely. Okay, main character Gaku, 18 years old. So right off the bat, establish that he's an adult. Define fine for me, will you? You're pretty young, a college kid, I bet. Oh, not college. You went straight to being a working stiff then? I don't have a job. Actually, I've never been able to get one. Well, different strokes for different folks had all and all that. Besides, nowadays everything's about having a variety of life experiences. Now he's trying to make me feel better. You probably got your reasons for being here too. Yeah, don't sweat it. Everybody on this boat has their own issues. Look, all them weirdos. Yikes, get a load of the piercings, tough guy. Looks like we're almost there. We're going to have a summer adventure to remember. This ship is carrying 15 men and women to a certain island. Bro, it's Hell's Paradise, bro. Straight Hell's Paradise. They're taking them to an island that's called a paradise with monsters? Come on, man.
Bruh, this better be the sequel. Just say it's the sequel. Man. Modern day sequel.
About 1,000 kilometers west of Ecuador in South America. Whoa, now that's what I call a view. Located just below the equator, the name of our destination is the Galapagos Islands. Okay, you're gonna make the Galapagos Islands
My mom just went there on vacation too. So
I wonder if she saw any of the monsters that appeared in the vlog.
She's been chilling ever since she's been back. So
are you sure that's your mother? I'm just saying,
she ain't done nothing different. But hey, for real, please, all right, I got. Come on, let's not do anything crazy right now.
In 1978, the islands were registered as a World Heritage Site, and in 2001, the area was expanded to include its surrounding marine waters. Its vast preserved natural terrain made it into a famous tourist site, spanning a total area of 7,989 square kilometers, with a population of approximately 25,000 until recently, that is. Okay. The view is magnificent, huh? This is Darwin's paradise. Darwin's. Oh, this is the place that Charles Darwin went to discover his theory of evolution. Okay. I like it. I like that.
I like that.
Science. Okay. Oh, we started off right back with some turtles. Okay. It gets better. It explains everything you're confused about, Dan. Enjoy season 1 of HP, which is HP. Kind of confusing
Hell's
though.
Paradise.
Heroes Paradise. Okay. Yeah, HP Hell's Paradise is cool.
It's just that they should explain a little bit more because it's the same way once you start kind of reading Hell's Paradise, like you kind of get to see what the island is first before anything's explained. If that makes any sense, right, Riddell? Like they don't just start giving you exposition right away.
Yeah. Once you meet the kind of like the main villains, even like before they don't even explain the power system until after they fought like a few of them, and then Gabimaru has like a huge fight with one of them, and then they start explaining the power system and then who these guys are and all that stuff. All right, Darwin, what's that old timer? You don't know? Sheesh. What do they even teach you kids these days? About 10 million years ago, a submarine volcano erupted from the Galapagos Islands, meaning this place has never been connected to any other landmass. To life that got here through the wind and tidal currents has adapted to the environment in isolation. In other words, everything on this island evolved independently. Charles Darwin, authority of the natural world, called the island the natural laboratory of evolution. Yeah, I don't get it. What? You rude little brat. I wasn't finished. That's the theory of evolution, right? Since this is the island where Darwin came up with this theory, you actually know what you're talking about. Oh no, my friend was into that kind of stuff, not me. Yo, this main character seems like a wimp, bro. He needs to lock in, bro. Not gonna lie. What's wrong with kids these days? Stop mumbling and speak up. Crotchety old coot. Hello, everyone. This is already better than Psycho Policeman. Like already. It's already better. Have you all prepared yourself? You'll be disembarking soon. Looks like the big shots have finally decided to show up. The Japanese government has been waiting for volunteers such as yourselves. At this juncture, I'd like to... Okay, enough. Spare us your preamble. You wouldn't even let us on the boat until you finished running medical tests and giving us shooting lessons. And we've gotten all the highfalutin... What is that word? Highfalutin?
I got
I've never seen that word in my life. Highfalutin.
We gotta hop in a science dictionary to figure out some of these names.
Yeah, lectures already. We're sick and tired of it. Look at him. He snapped. You see the glint in his eye, like a tiger's. I tell you. Shut up. Then, for the final time, allow me to remind you of the expedition's purpose. You will be gathering intel on the tragedy that occurred a decade ago. 3 days ago, this is the footage at that time of the incident, taken by a fishing vessel 5 kilometers around the island. One day, 10 years ago, we observed a spontaneous explosion. The blast reached temperatures over 3,000 degrees Celsius and disseminated a toxic substance as yet unknown virus. Once called a paradise, the Galapagos Island became a lawless, untouchable jungle to us overnight. Interesting.
I like that.
An unknown virus, and you want to send us into that place? Time has passed since the incident, and the virus has diffused. We've determined the virus risk to humans is next to negligible. A year ago, the Japanese government began investigating the cause of the explosion. We enlisted the help of the best military personnel and biologists available, then dispatched them as a special investigative task force. However, of the 15 individuals we sent, not a single one came back. Damn. Wait, I don't remember that being in the news. If the government's good at anything, it's a cover-up. The mission of the second special investigative task force, in other words, all of you, is to rescue those missing personnel. And also, the most important goal of this mission... Oh, the mission will span... Oh, they're not going to tell us. Okay. The mission will span... Oh, she said that in her mind. The most important goal of this mission. Okay. Secret agenda. Okay. Got you. This mission will span 1 month, and after the time, we'll send another ship to retrieve you. Because the mission is dangerous, you will receive significant financial compensation. Well then, everyone, may luck be with you in the field.
So we're going off this premise. So they said this happened. The first expedition went in 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago, and they sent in the military and they all got capped. What are these 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds gonna do, man?
Even though apparently they taught them how to defend themselves, at least use guns and stuff, right?
I'm about to get cooked, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna get cooked. I like the premise immediately, right? Because even the exposition is better, and they're already like there. They're already basically there. They're about to the chapter's probably ending with them stepping on the island. You think, right?
No, they're on the island right now on the next
Oh,
page.
so I like it. Obviously, clear inspiration to Hell's Paradise,
For
right?
sure.
I expect to see a lot of um oh yeah.
$5 super
Oh
chat
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Sauce. Shout out to Random for the matches last night.
He
I'm
was
like
playing
Naruto
Tekken
at the
last night.
waterfall right now, training arc Sauce.
Yeah.
Tekken
He's
matches.
he Sauce. I'm telling you, once you start playing ranked, because you got a lot of things that a lot of other younger people playing Tekken just just don't know yet. You figured out some stuff, and then pretty soon, man, because I sat there, I was like, hey man, if he keeps working, he's gonna come after me. I gotta get back in the lab as well. But I, I'm very curious to see how this goes, and is this releasing weekly or
Um, I think so. When I back out, I'll be able to verify.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's like Hell's Paradise in terms of plot, but in terms of premise, like
Mhm.
definitely Hell's
Oh yeah, I'm
Paradise.
getting Hell's Paradise from the premise alone. But that's okay. You're already, first of all, in a new location. I've never seen, at least for my never seen a story focus on South America, for example, or the Galapagos like that.
Yeah, the Galapagos Island. So they're really going to touch upon like the value of evolution, which
Mhm.
I like. I like going into science, like to kind of make sense of things. So I'm here for it.
Yes.
All right,
One
let's
one
keep
last
going.
one
Oh,
last
go
thing
ahead.
though before you go is I expect some more world politics on this because why would the other countries just sit there and let I understand Japan sending people, but I would be surprised if even like somebody like Brazil or America, if somebody just sent somebody else, maybe they run into other foreign operatives on the island. They're like, you have guys have no idea what the fuck's happening. Because I expect, oh shit, yeah, Riddell,
Anemone is going to be a
you're
recurring
cooked.
word. The worst name you could have, bro. Nobody
So
likes saying this word, bro.
yeah, I also expect world politics in this because it just doesn't make sense that Japan is the only like country that's worried about this, and it's half the country, half the world away from them, and
Oh
they're
no,
the
I
only ones
agree.
concerned. Yeah.
I definitely see America at the very least getting involved. All right, let's continue. Page 22. Since she loved all that crap, it's been 2 whole hours, and I haven't seen a rat's hide, much less any of the people. Maybe they all just up and went on a vacation getaway or something. I bet after seeing all this nature, they couldn't stand civilization anymore. Ryuichi, 22 years old. Hey, dude, you think so too, right? Yeah. Sorry for asking when you weren't listening. Gee, so we're not gonna have a proper meal for the whole month, huh? What are you talking about, old timer? We've got all the food left for us. Asumi, 19. That's not the same. I want something nice and warm. And wait, did you just call me an old timer? I mean, you're 22 years old. How old are you? 19. We're basically the same age. Tough. That's like damn right there. That's what she just did. Seriously, you're so annoying. Can you go to a different group? Also, why did we even have to split up in the first place? Because it's not efficient otherwise, you dingaling. Hyro, 23 years old. So why'd you all come to the island? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, my reason's real simple. Cold, hard cash. Respect it. Same for me. Actually, isn't everybody here for the same reason? I'm curious to how much they're getting. It's like because of the circumstances are dead. I don't know. Everybody on this island.
Millions,
It has to be
millions,
millions. It has to be.
millions for even was the main character being young, unable to get a job, something like that. I think almost most people would. It has to be a ridiculous amount of money for them to get. They need to be trained in how to shoot a gun, and not like just to protect yourself. Probably to I'm not saying like military capacity, but like you're better than the average. You're way better than the average civilian.
I mean, if I had nothing to live for, I would do it. Not lie. To be honest,
Millions of dollars.
I'll
And
do
I'll
it.
be out here trying to like, yo, send this to my family immediately. Like, y'all not about to hold me because I died on this island.
Mm. Everybody on this island because they've got their personal reason. Nobody's actually here for the rescue mission. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Mhm.
Then how about you in the back? Why'd you come to the island? I look like you've got debt or like you've won anything either. Now you're just making an assumption, old timer. I came here to change. Oh, he's one of those guys that has no purpose and he wants to grow a backbone. Okay. Straight up menacing dude just came out of nowhere, man. That's tough. You about to go crazy right now. It's about to get nasty.
Sending a whole bunch of I was 18 to 22-year-olds so far is crazy. Ain't no
Oh,
older people with them.
oh, they got reasons for what they're doing. They got reasons for sure. What's going on? Who's that? Oh wait, hold your horses. I recognize this guy. What? Everybody else should too. Remember how they showed up all the missing people's faces? Well, he's one of them. Are you sure? He's even wearing the same outfit. I guess. What the hell
Oh
are
my
you?
God, Miles! Ain't no way. Just
Are you the villager number 1 or something? You should have got a way of making an entrance. This ain't a horror flick, you know. Look at the time you made the little dude fall over. Come on, man. You're not gonna say anything? What? It's like a chameleon monster. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at the detail right here, man. Look at this. Straight up chameleon monster right now.
yeah, they're cooked. If you're telling me that they can shift like that, they're cooked.
No, 100% cooked. It's tough. Huh? Oh! Can I show this on stream? I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. Can I?
Hold on, real quick.
I don't think I can show this on YouTube.
Send me in the private chat. Send me in the private chat. Send me
What?
the link to the private chat so I can look at it.
You're not reading the chapter right now?
No, I'm going off your thing because
Oh.
I'm zoomed in real quick on the little thing on the bottom. I send it to you. In the private chat. Ain't no way, Sauce. You try to get us shut down.
I'm gonna show it real quickly.
Oh!
Straight murked, man. This guy got straight.
He said, "Let me
murked.
go ahead and see what that brain about, bro." Hey, yo,
This chameleon just straight took this dude's head, bro.
what?
Look at bro. Bro. The art is so good. I want to show it, but I don't think I can.
Hold on.
This is fiction. YouTube, don't come for us. This is fiction.
All right.
Fiction. Straight fiction.
Oh, here it is. I found it. It's like right on the thing. Oh, they got what do you call it? It's coming out every week. It's weekly, Riddell.
Okay, good.
They got great expectations for this.
That was once called Paradise. Is the laboratory of evolution. Look at this. This one isn't as bad, I would say. So bro, look at the details, bro. Oh man,
Bruh.
Oh man,
That guy
this might be one of the ones.
Yo,
we might need to talk about this on the podcast. It might be one of the ones.
oh my God.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. What is that thing? It ate him. Is somebody there? Is anybody over there? I'm from the first task force. Hurry up and get over here. He'll eat you. My legs won't move. Oh, it's just eating him. There are monsters on the island. We're all doomed.
No way.
Over here. Hurry.
No.
Bro, they are so cooked.
Oh.
We got monsters imitating voices. Hurry
They're
over
cooked.
here. But there you are. Oh, bro, this might be one of them ones. This might be one of them ones, bro. Look at the detail, man. Bro, like a chameleon changing is one thing. You hearing a voice and it's a monster that's just another life. That's another level of terror. Right
What
here.
is that? What
This
is that?
is
It's like a chicken rooster
It's a type of bird that can mimic voices. So I don't know what bird this
parrot
would
thing.
be.
Oh my God.
I don't think
It
it's
has
a parrot.
abs. And it has abs.
Oh, for sure,
It
bro.
has abs and arms. Those are arms with like.
Oh, for sure.
Those are arms with freaking hawk talons on them.
This is cooking.
And straight. What page are you on?
I'm on page 36, 37.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And straight tank to that. Was it fire from the MP5? Straight tank the fire from the MP5.
Bro, it got human teeth, man. Look how terrifying human teeth are on a bird, bro.
So my problem is, so you think this is obviously this is the first chapter. So you think that they picked this human language up from the first people that came to the island, or they just been eating people for years, and they've kind of evolved this way.
I'm not sure. Well, I think all these people are no, because someone ate the first person, so it has to be years. Because the first chapter, first page, someone ate the soldier that we saw, so it had to be happening for years, probably since 10 years ago. Because this is 10 years ago, if something happened that caused everything, like some type of explosion. So it's probably a laboratory. Something happened at a laboratory 10 years ago, which is probably what they're looking for. What they're trying to go, they're probably going to go look for that laboratory that had the explosion. I'm guessing. Facing the supernatural level of evolution, we realized human knowledge was utterly useless. At these monsters laughed in our faces. Bro, I just gotta keep showing y'all these these pages.
Bro, look at the sneer on that bird's face.
Oh, Miles is here, man. Miles,
let's go, Miles. Yo,
there go. This manga is going crazy right now. Look at this, man.
What?
This shit is terrifying.
Oh my god.
Oh, 100%. This might be one of them ones. Let's keep reading. Bye-bye. Oh, right. I've seen this before. Get away from me. Get away. So many times. Like when someone steps on a filer for no reason other than just because. It's when the strong trample the weak. Oh, we got the weak character
He's getting bullied in school.
Getting bullied. Oh, whoa. We got some representation? We got some representation.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
We got some representation.
Let's go.
What are we talking about?
I'm worried about your lineup right now because I don't like that little part they put in this fro, but I'm gonna let it slide right now. All right, I'm gonna let it slide. But let's go.
The detail is crazy.
The detail is crazy.
Insane. Huh? Who are you? Step aside. What's your problem? Look at him. He's curled up like a turtle. That's enough. Let's go. Like a turtle. I'm honored. Why did you? But there are tortoises too, plus giant tortoises and a lot of other species. He could have been more specific. Here, can you stand? But I had you. You offered me a hand. So you headed to that island, Yoshiro?
No.
Not for a while, though.
He went. Black dude went first.
I don't know. We'll see. Not to brag, but I was in a little something called the National Biolympics and just so happened to win the gold medal. So they got in contact with me. Okay. As in biology, they said they brought in biologists too. So you must like animals then. Not just animals, plants, fungi, protests. I, Katoro Yoshio, love any and all life. So that's what I'm going to on the expedition. I'm going to do whatever I can to help the life that's on that island. Wow, I can never be like that. What do you mean? I've always been like this. I'm a coward. I can barely even talk to people. So I never made friends in middle school. I thought that high school would be my chance, but even then that's not working. I probably won't ever change. I don't like the coward characters, but I'm going to keep on reading anyway. So I'm hoping for development because he better not be like this the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, by the time the story's done, he's gonna be a freaking monster.
I hope so, man.
Especially since now we know one of his other main reasons is to go on the island, probably to find his boy.
Probably. I always be weak because I can't change. Hachi, do you know why flowers are pretty? What if flowers got to? So this is just what I think. Oh, no matter how many times they've stepped on, flowers are strong and persistent. They're beautiful because they are proud to bloom in their bright colors despite it all. For all the times you were stepped on, you know how others in your shoes have felt. You understand the fear they feel. And people like that are bound to grow stronger. You can change too. You can change, Hachui.
That's a tough name.
It is. Stop. Help. Someone help me. By the way, this flower is called, I remember why it came in this first place. Help. What? Taking action. Okay, I respect it. He's taking action, doing his moves. According to the biologist Charles Darwin, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable. To change. Okay. He gets involved, gets right in his face. Oh, he's getting cooked a little bit. The law of the jungle, an unshakable tenet that can't be altered through determination or sheer force of will. A law of nature that's been true since prehistoric times. But even then, that hurts. Stop kicking me. I need to change. I have to kill it. I have to kill my weak self. I need to be strong like you. This time I need to be okay. I need to change by saving you. He's getting cooked. Blood is
I
falling
think he's
onto a
dead.
flower.
He's
It looks-
dead.
No, chill.
So you
Random?
mean
I mean, chill,
so-
random.
hold
Look at all
on,
that blood.
He's not dead. Chill.
hold on, what? So we got this flower. Hold on. Let me let it cook. Let me let it cook.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Ma-
refrain from
Miles.
using such a barbaric term. Why would you send an unqualified group this time? Their chance of success are going to be lower than the first group. We still handpicked them for this. You can't dismiss their potential. That island is both paradise and hell. Hell's paradise.
Shut up.
Come on. Come on. What are we
This better have
talking
been one of his assistants or something.
about? Come
Because
on.
y'all not even trying.
It's right. They're not even. Yeah, they're not even.
You're not even
Come on.
trying.
Come on.
Because evolution is
I'm calling cap
always
if I'm the Hell's Paradise author. I'm calling straight cap on this if that's not one of my assistants.
so cruel yet so beautiful. All right. Well, first let's go. Let's look at this. We got this flower getting an eyeball. Look at this. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. So cruel yet so beautiful, as it surpasses human imagination. The flower, by the way, the flower is called an anemone.
So they knew. So the old lady knew this thing was here.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it's something that like military might and everything can't overcome. So she hand selected these teens for a reason.
Maybe it's their blood.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that first kid is cooked with a lip. With
Yeah,
a
that
lip
guy's
rig. He was cooked.
He's
We don't care
cooked.
about him.
Okay, I'll be honest. There might be something here, bro. I'm
I
be
like
honest. There might be something here.
So are
man.
we sitting here thinking that this lady plant thing obviously is going to be his like guardian, so to speak, right? Because might as well throw away your guns because they ain't doing shit, right? Just throw them bitches
Has to
away.
be.
Keep the grenades though. Keep the grenades. You can do some of the grenades. But this thing can kill the monsters on the island. So does that mean hopefully the other people who saw they got to find these flowers, and are they all going to have plant?
Or they can have other
Guardians?
type things that attach themselves because of their blood. It doesn't even have to just be flowers. Oh, because they're going this evolution, right? Anything that has life has potential to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
They can really get into their bag with this, bro. They can really get into their bag, man. This like last week, nah. The week before is like, this might be one of them ones.
You can
Yeah.
tell
This
they're-
might be one of them ones.
you can
man.
tell they're excited with how much they've plastered it on the site too. They feel very confident in this. This is weekly. Yo, my boy gonna need a break after the first arc at least.
Yeah.
Doing that kind of detail, he gonna need a break. We're not about to have him go the way Horikoshi went. Nah, man,
Yeah,
have a break,
man.
Shonen.
There's too much detail for
Oh
this
my
to be
Way
God.
too much detail.
That first
way too
page,
much.
that first color page was fire. Like you don't even see manhwa do things like that. That first page was absolute fire.
This got my stamp of approval. Definitely talking about it on the podcast. This got my stamp of approval.
I like
Sure.
it, yeah.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here.
Somebody's
for
already making a wiki for it as we speak.
it.
Cook.
Facts.
Oh
All
my
right, so the
God.
last thing we're gonna do before we wrap it up, and then Random's gonna have your stream. Did you set yours for 3 p.m. EST? Because this took longer than 2 hours. This is gonna take longer. Than 2
I can move it. I can move it because I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get some food anyway, and then I'm gonna eat and get ready for the stream. So
Okay. All right, I'm gonna read One Piece chapter 1107, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
thank you,
Catch you
Miles.
later, Random.
Thank you,
We here-
Riddell.
We here for the real shit, man.
I don't know, man. That plant monster got something to say. You saw that shit looked.
That was hype, man.
Pull
That
up. What are we gonna add this to Shonen Sundays?
What?
This-
Nah, just the big ones. You can read it on your own. The Shonen Sundays, just the big ones, and then a new new manga for chapter
I'll
1.
be like, yo, fuck that new manga. Put this shit on. Chapter 5 was heat. That's what I'm gonna be like. All right, man, I'll see y'all later.
Peace. All right, Maz, you ready for this One Piece, man?
Yes, sir. Let me pull it up.
All right, One Piece chapter 1107. I've been looking for you. Reader's request, Beppo pouting after finding Law napping with Snow Leopard. Shout out Oda for this. All right, let's dive into One Piece. Oh damn. They got his whole crew out here. Okay.
You good?
All right. Omo Kaishi. We got Brogy, the red ogre, the blue ogre, Dowry. Fan out with your soldiers to destroy the enemy ships. Watch out for their cannons. You're on captains, Kashi, Oimo. Let's get them, boys. Where have they been all these years? It's the legendary giant pirates, just as we once knew them. Leading them into battle are Brogy, the red ogre, and Dowry, the blue ogre. Their one-time comrades are with them too. What are they all doing here now? This crew is tough, man. Riddell, East or West in basketball today?
Don't you dare say E.
Yeah, it's West. Come on. But if Luka and Jokic don't try, I don't really mean nothing because they don't really try in the All-Star game.
They don't.
So I don't know. Hopefully they try at the very least. All around, like it's an actual good game and not dog water like last year. Also, I didn't watch any of the All-Star events, and I hear that the dunk contest was awful.
It was the judging was oh my god. The judging was god awful. It was bad. It was clear they had an agenda to push JB to the top.
Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a star, but if it's I feel like I don't think Jaylen Brown deserves to get shat on because he at the very least is a star that was in a dunk contest. So I don't think he deserves to get shat on. But like, I'm gonna be honest, the more and more I think about it, I think I'm gonna say it, bro. It's LeBron James' fault.
What?
It's LeBron James, bro. The more and more I think about it, like, it's LeBron James' fault, bro.
Watch those highlights
man.
When you get the chance. Watch those highlights, the dunk contest highlights. It's bad.
That's unfortunate, man.
Jack McClung had to move heaven and earth to get the W. It was bad.
All right, I'll watch the highlights at some point. All right, let's start. Giant pirates have made landfall. Hurry, drive off the giants. Masters, what are they doing here? Master Broggy, Master Dowry, Oimo, and Kaishi are here too. They must have gone to get the captains at Little Garden. I'm glad they did. I was afraid that we'd go all the way to Elbaf and not get to see them. It makes sense that they're here to kind of bring them to Elbaf. A giant pirate's refresher. Long ago, the world trembled in fear of the giant pirate crew until a 100-year-long fight between their two captains, Dowry and Broggy. Bro, if they join Luffy's fleet, that'd be so OP. Not gonna lie, that would be crazy.
Luffy's
you said what?
They're gonna join. The fleet is stacked.
Oh yeah, Luffy's fleet's crazy right now. Luffy's crew happened across their duel, and so on a different island, they met and befriended their subordinates, Omo and Kaishi, who were trying to check on their captains. They're clearly attacking the Navy ships. I can't believe they know you. I guess they must have found out about this and came to help. How? It's a government attack. Of course, it'll be in the news by the next day, though I'm sure they were reporting it in a way that suits them. You mean this is a major news story? Yes, I guess it must be it. I mean, you're invading Vegapunk's island. It's a huge story.
Yeah.
They're not here to wage war. They're here to break us out of this mess. Hurry and get ready to leave. Was that Nami? It's me. Where are you now, Brooke? We're almost there. We'll be passing through in a moment. Stop the ship. If we shoot off the island, we'll hit the barrier and explode. Hello, this is me, Lilith. Listen up. This bonehead didn't have a plan to stop. So, sure, is a lot of ruckus going on. We should at least be ready to leave at the moment notice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the time to be fighting. Hear that, Zolo? Shout out Zolo. Oh, that's nasty. I heard that.
Huh? I didn't say anything.
You're really hanging tough. Can we wrap this up? I'm in a hurry. That's something the eventful Victor says, Roanoa. But you are only the dead weight holding your friends back. Am I wrong? That's nasty. That's nasty. You're a pack of fools, unable to cut loose a single member for the good of the rest. As long as you're still alive, your friends are trapped here. You say that as though you're one in control. How long will we fight? in control of how long we fight Rob Lucci. That's not fair to Zoro. He's fighting Lucci. Rob Lucci.
What
Come
you
on, man.
mean?
Go on. Rob Lucci is he's awakened. He's Zoan. He's the leader of CP0. Like
We not
he's one of them
moved, man.
guys.
We not moved, man. We not moved.
Man, if Rob Lucci was fighting in Sanji, you would have lost, man. I don't know. It's tough. Also, I mean, this is just tough, man. Zoro needs to go crazy though. He needs to end this fight, man.
Yeah, he about to amp it up. Okay.
What are the ship damages so far? You know, Lucci will be a fraud if he lost too, bro. Losing to the second in command. I'm like, damn, that's tough. What are the ship damages so far? We've lost about 30 small and mid-sized ships, and the numbers are only rising. All small and mid-sized ships pull back. Battleships only at the fort. We're getting nowhere with this. Yes, sir. Vice Admiral Red King. That's such a good name for such a weird-looking guy.
This dude ugly as hell, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Red King? It's like, what?
That dude has 9 chins. We out.
Oh, that's crazy. How has this gone so terribly wrong that we have to attack our own military weapons? Hey, Bonnie. Why you crying? Luffy back. Hey, man. Of course I'm crying, idiot. I've been looking for you. What? But we've been together this whole time. I know, but I didn't know that you were Nika. Nika, what's that? By the way, I saw that wimpy punch you threw. I wanted to hit him with a rubber punch like yours. Show him how to do it. Her fruit is so OP, bro. Like,
Bro, her shit's broken, bro.
she could just imagine something and become it. Like, that's so crazy. Pound him for Vegapunk right now. Help get us off this island. What? Vegapunk? Stupid insects. There's a reason that you're worthy of death. No, there isn't. Okay, Bonnie, I'll do that. From now on, throw your punches like this. And you hurt my friend. Gum Dawn Gatling. Oh, yo, he's putting this man Saturn on a shirt.
This guy's bad.
He's putting him on a shirt.
Rocked.
I thought these guys were supposed to be like that.
He ain't doing it.
He tried to stop one punch and just couldn't do it, man. He just couldn't do it. He couldn't deal with it. Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Oh, oh man. Is he done already? Damn, he got cooked. We got to get away on our own now, Bonnie. Use the hover function. You'll be able to fly at low altitude with the island's bounds. Come on, Vegapunk, let's go. You go on ahead, Bonnie. I know quite a lot about medical science, and if I move now, I will die. What? You'll die whether move or not, accept your fate. And we got Sanji. Kizaru looking shot by Sanji? Damn. We got Kizaru getting flustered by Zan. Also, Sanji moving that fast to stop the attack is also crazy.
Insane. Mm-hmm.
I hate this line though, but other than that,
yeah, that's a terrible line. Sanji definitely trying out for the U20 team.
Hey man, he got timing. His spatial awareness, that metavision's cooking. Are you kidding me? That was a laser beam. Love is stronger than light. If that's true, then physics as we know it is dead. The whole light speed thing has been cooked since like the beginning of the series, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Let's move to the northeast shore. Then this really puts me in a bind now. I've got to at least take your heads back with me to save any face. Better start writing up your formal apology. Now that's a lie. That right there, that's a lie. Not gonna lie, Kizaru can prove a lot if he takes on Sanji and Luffy at the same time.
Good luck.
That is going to be tough. That's gonna be tough. And Saturn got cooked. It's a 1v2 right now.
If Kizaru holds his own, Oda is definitely pushing an agenda because I don't see it.
Yeah, because Luffy Kizaru ended in a stalemate, and then we throw in Sanji. Oh, that's tough.
It might tip the scales. Yep.
That's tough, man. But to be fair, we've never seen a Logia awaken Admiral Fruit.
True.
So this could be the this could be the time. This could be the moment. Okay. My, how the 5 elders have fallen. What kind of powers are these? I wonder. I've never heard of the 5 elders coming down to the real world from their lofty perch, but it's helped us quite a bit. Their mission complete. What are you people doing here?
Mm.
Van Auger, third ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. Warp fruit. Did we
Mhm.
know he had this?
Yes,
What is the warp fruit?
he can just teleport to anything in his line of sight, but he has a range. He has a range limitation.
Did we know someone who had that?
No.
That's a crazy devil fruit. That's a sniper. Oh, that's a
That shit is
crazy devil
OP.
fruit. That
Yeah.
is a great. Oh, that's tough. Doesn't Sanjay have foresight hockey? I don't think he can read the future, but he is really good observation hockey. So, and then we got 6th captain Katarina Devon, and she's. Oh, I thought she had the copy fruit.
No, she has the nine-tailed fox fruit, but it can copy.
It can.
Yeah, that's one of the nine-tailed fox's powers.
I
The
never
real
knew that.
nine-tailed fox, not the like Naruto version.
Oh, okay. Okay. To be fair, in what's that anime? No Nubarashi? No. Nora Rise of the Yokai Clan
Mhm.
Anime. There's a 9-tailed fox who can change her form.
Yep.
So, okay. Katarina Devon, I must admit, I did not expect to see the savages from level 6 submitting to another leash. Oh, but Teach is special.
Hmm.
Wait, did Katarina? Oh, Katarina touched him.
Yeah.
Saturn. Blackbeard got something in mind. Bro.
Uh-huh.
Blackbeard got something in mind. Oh, this is.
This is bad.
This war is gonna go crazy, bro. This war is gonna go crazy. I never expected Blackbeard's people to show, but the fact that did he know who that Saturn was gonna be? Oh,
They're doing some sort of reconnaissance or intel gathering that's on like another world. He knows everything. He knows everything. He knew to attack the Big Mom pirates when Big Mom was at Wano. He knew that he was gonna run into Kid Law or Luffy when they left Wano. Now this Blackbeard is chilling and he's just strategizing.
Blackbeard is really proving he's kind of him. Y'all took too long with the mid stuff. Billy's a hater, bro. But we had Random wasn't caught up with One Piece, so we couldn't start off with One Piece. You know what I'm saying? As is his blood, but he's a D clan member. Is that what he's talking about? I thought it was something else.
No, I think they're talking about his real, like what's really up with him.
But Teach is special, as is his bloodline. I gotta get clarification because it could just be he's a D or something else.
No, I think it's the elf.
Elf.
The elf.
Oh, the elves. It could be because I feel like he would have mentioned D. He would have mentioned
Right.
it, right? So you were aware of that? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you people are always up to strange business. What are you really after? The world. Yo, Blackbeard might be proving he's one of them ones, man. Blackbeard might be proving he's one of them ones. You're aware of that. Oh, Blackbeard. Okay. Blackbeard might be.
This is Rocks
Blackbeard.
2.0. This is
It
Rocks.
might be Pop something. Van Auger is keeping his eye on him.
Oh no,
And
they're
then-
gone. The pop was a teleport. They're out.
Oh, he tried to hit him, and then Van Auger teleported away.
Yeah, we out. We're gone.
Let's be on our way. We're still in the island. You couldn't have warped us farther away. I'm still training. What? Wait up, please. I can't believe I finally met you here. Supersonic Van Auger, Crescent Moon Hunter Katarina Devon. My name's Caribou, just a humble pirate at your service. I can't believe this is where we're ending it. Bro, I'm leaving. I'm looking for your folks. See, there's a captain, someone who inspired me to go out to sea in the first place. My lifelong dream is to be one of Master Blackbeard's Teach's goons. Please, you got to just let me see him in person. I'm begging you. The fact that he just keeps returning to the story.
What you mean?
He's a mud fruit, bro. Come on, man.
The swamp fruit, man. Put some respect on it, man.
Hey,
It
man.
is interesting to see that he's like Bartolomeo for the Straw Hats, though. I never saw that coming.
Me neither. But he must have something planned for Karu, considering he keeps on returning to the story.
True.
This chapter is interesting, man. This chapter, Blackbeard stocks on the rise.
And Augur stocks are up. Sanji stocks are up. And then let's get to the lows, man. Zoro, they dipping. They not low. We're getting a slight dip. The Marines, super dip.
Marines are cooked.
Goro says cooked.
Oh yeah. Luffy won. Basically, Luffy putting his paws on Saturn like he did, and then you getting jumped by two of Blackbeard's like commanders. It's tough.
That's bad.
You let Katarina touch you.
That's super. That's actually really, really bad. That's really bad.
Oh, I would say this though. Zoro thing is kind of tough because Rob Lucci, I still have high regard, like considering who he's presented to be. So I'm not mad at the Lucci stuff. Kizaru could be interesting. He's fighting Sanji and Luffy at the same time.
He should lose. Zoro stuck with Rob Lucci. That's bad. That's bad.
Rob Lucci's him, bro.
No, stop with this narrative. He's not. He got no diff instantly when he saw Luffy, man. 2 hits.
That's Gear 5 Luffy, man.
I don't care, bro.
Gear 5 Luffy is Nika, man. Come on now. That's tough. Riddell Miles, y'all need to put some respect on Rob Lucci. Hey, tell that to Miles. Tell that to him.
I don't respect Rob Gucci or Zoro, man. Both of those frauds.
That's not Enma on Fraud Watch. Enma.
That's Zoro's sword.
That's what I was thinking. Like the swords on Fraud Watch. Like,
yeah, because it's not taking out that Conqueror's Haki. That shit is chilling while Zoro's struggling with a bomb.
That's tough, man. This is gonna be another step for Zoro. Because to be fair to Zoro, like when you really think about it, he wants to get to Mihawk, but there's really have never really been like proper sword comp after the time skip. So that's always been tough for like Zoro to show his like sword skills, really.
Right. He fights swordsmen, people with swords, but it's not really a all out brawl with like skill or anything that involved. For the people in the comments, me not trolling, I know Zoro's about to annihilate Rob Lucci. He hasn't had the bandana on. He hasn't had the 3 swords. He's about to wreck this dude. But for the hate, man, for the agenda, I got a role to play. Y'all can't get mad at me for playing my role.
I respect it. I respect it. I do think Zoro does have the there are some steps we do see now though with Shiryu. When he fights Shiryu eventually will be huge in terms of a step. And then the one of the Gorosei probably, because the one with the sword is probably a good swordsman too. Other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
The Holy Knights as well. There could probably be a swordsman.
Sir, what's his name?
Sir
Garland? Yeah, Garland. He has a sword. That could be good for his comp too. I'm here for it. I'm here for Zoro. They got a lot of. They got the Blackbeard. Like Luffy's fleet is like rocking, but Blackbeard is doing some crazy stuff right now.
They've had momentum since before the time skip, and he's just making move after move after move after move, and everything is making sense. He's yet to take any sort of L or anything.
It's with everything Blackbeard's doing, it's so tough for me to see like the fall of the Gorosei and the Emu being at the hands of Blackbeard. Not that I don't like it. It's like it's such a interesting way to go about it. It's like I always assumed that Luffy was gonna be the one or like Sabo, but it literally might be Blackbeard.
I'm off the train, yeah. You see, I was of the mindset of they were gonna fight Blackbeard and then go to Emu, but I think they're gonna get to Emu and Blackbeard's like, hey guys, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, but the Holy Knight. Oh, if Oda could go down the route where we thought that the Holy Knights were going to be a big obstacle for the good guys, it could be the Blackbeard crew taking out the Holy Knights, like all of them.
The story's going crazy, man. With every chapter, it becomes harder and harder to predict what's going on. He keeps throwing monkey wrenches into it. I don't know what's happening anymore.
I'm so here, bro. And we still got some like wild cards that still exist that need to be revealed with Law. Where is he going? What is he gonna do moving forward? Kid will show back up at some point.
We hope.
The hope. I'm still indifferent on whether or not Kaido and Big Mom are dead. I don't. It just doesn't make. It doesn't feel right that they are just dead.
So I think Kaido is for sure. I really do think he's gone, but I think Big Mom is going to make a reappearance. I really think so.
So tough for me. It seems just such a. They fall in a volcano and they die. Like
My thing is like with Kaido, at least he sustained like Luffy actually rocked this shit and he was unconscious, right? Big Mom was still conscious of everything while she was falling. They kind of just ringed out her and they separated her from her homie so she couldn't come back up. So being that she didn't take any catastrophic damage, I feel like there's a way higher chance she could come back. Whereas Kaido, he got his shit rocked by the hand of God. I don't see him coming back from that.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I believe we could see Big Mom returning to like Elbath, like she being
Mhm.
there, which would be big for her and her entire like lore. To be honest, with her and Elbath and the Giants and all that stuff. That'll be interesting to see. And then we still got to see what is that? The I think one of the poneglyphs is with what is he called? The fire.
Oh, the man with the burn scar.
Yeah, him. We gotta see
No
that.
idea who the fuck that could be. No
Such
clue.
a weird thing. Oh yeah, there's this one thing. This just like who is this? Like this is another just thing that you threw out there. What else do we got? Is there anything
Cross
else?
guild too. If you remember in the cover, I don't know if you look at the covers in detail, but sometimes there is lore important stuff. Apparently Marco should be teaming up with Mihawk, Buggy, and the boys, and they should be doing another impel. Not this one, but a
Okay.
previous one. They should be doing like an impel down too, trying to break some folks out of impel down.
I'm glad you brought that up. So if we get Blackbeard doing what he's doing with Emu. Oh, we even talk about Shanks and whatever he got planned.
I don't know what the fuck his purpose.
Because Shanks probably, yeah, we have no idea what Shanks has in mind. Because he was talking to Gorosei.
The moment Luffy awakened, he was like, "Let's get the One Piece," like as if he was waiting for Luffy to like realize that. So it's very strange. Have you seen the twin brother theory?
Shanks, twin
Yeah.
brother theory.
So
No.
in that panel when he meets up with the Gorosei, they were very intentional about not showing the left side of his face that had the scar. So people are saying he might have a brother, and his brother was the one that was talking to the Gorosei, and not Shanks himself. There's a whole lot of theories out there.
That's a crazy theory. Okay, interesting.
But the whole time you don't see the left side of his face. It's very intentional.
Okay, Shanks having a twin would be crazy. Then you would have to ask, like, what has this twin been doing this entire time? That also have to be part of the conversation. Also, like the stuff the Cross Guild. If we're thinking like Blackbeard may make major moves on the world government, Buggy says he wants to find the One Piece, so he can make major moves going to Laugh Tale, and with Mihawk, obviously, bro. There's so many. There's so many plot lines that are just so going crazy right now.
It's crazy to be. This is the end game of the story, and there's still so many unanswered questions. It's insane.
Facts. One Piece cooking, man. One Piece cooking. One Piece is going crazy. It's a theory that Blackbeard is Rock's son. I think we all kind of heard of the Blackbeard Rock's son theory. That should be interesting. Miles, that's not the only one they saying Shanks' bro is Bonnie real dad. Because
here's
he looked like Shanks when Oda did the supernova gender bend.
Here's the thing about that. Bonnie is technically the product of the word that cannot be said on YouTube.
Yep.
So there could be some credence to that theory. We never know. Because it's not really Kuma's biological daughter.
Yeah, we know that she's basically, well, to be fair, we don't know. I think I have been guessing that a Celestial Dragon is the one who did it.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see as well. A lot of moving pieces, but hey, Oda's the GOAT. Oda's the GOAT, man. He's doing what he's doing per usual. But that's all we got for today's Shonen Sundays. We'll be back next week. Honestly, there's been a new manga like every week for the last like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, it's been they are trying so hard to replenish the Shonen Jump supply. Trying so hard, and they might have actually hit one finally. So
That would be good. I like it.
it's good, man. I like it too. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in 3 p.m. EST. Naruto. Random's gonna be reading Naruto. So
Yo, Billy, if you like the One Piece content, it's either gonna be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But usually when the leaks drop, I'm gonna be live. So always come check that out too.
yeah, go to Miles' TikTok streams. Thinking we should do a TikTok stream of when the
JJK?
Dragon Ball Super or Boruto chapter comes out.
Mhm.
Because like I guess we could wait for Sunday, but I think it's probably gonna come out like in the next few days.
Because it says Boruto, it should come out in 2 days. What is that, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
If it's in the afternoon, I can do it before pod. I don't mind.
Yeah, do that. I can probably hop in, talk about it. Boruto, Dragon Ball Super, those are two big ones too.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of conversations now that Beast Gohan is sparring with Goku. So
Is that what's
Yes.
happening right now? When the movie shit started, I kind of dipped out. I was like, man, I don't want to see this shit.
oh, I did, but they're finally done with it.
Okay, I'm
So-
gonna tap in.
Goku and Vegeta sensed Beast Gohan, and Goku went to get Gohan.
Okay, I'm gonna tap in.
I'm because me before you showed up, me and Ty were having a conversation with Dragon Ball Super and then Gohan, and like there's just a disagreement between me thinking that the jump in power for Gohan doesn't make sense, and Ty says it does make sense because he says Gohan has the potential, which is fine. But one thing we did agree on is that Gohan should not be as strong as Goku and Vegeta. He should.
So I never saw the movie at all because I didn't like the way the animation style looked. How does Beast Gohan come about? Does he just power up into it?
So basically, there's the problem is Piccolo says not only is the android stronger than Goku and Vegeta, which is a
Yes.
terrible quote, but he also
Horrible.
says Gohan is stronger than Goku and Vegeta, which is also terrible. And what happened is like they were fighting the new version of Cell, like Cell Prime, I guess Cell
Yeah,
Max,
Cell
or whatever.
Max. Yeah.
And they were struggling a lot, and Piccolo was struggling, and then Gohan just enraged and turned into Beast Gohan to save the day, right?
Sounds ass.
So that's what happened. And my only issue right now is one, is it too strong? And
Mhm.
two, what does it mean? Like, what is Beast Gohan?
Right.
Like, it's not like a Super Saiyan 4. You purposely called it Beast Gohan.
Right.
So why? Right. So that's what because we've had explanations for Super Saiyan God, right? We have
Mhm.
explanations for ego, instinct.
Mhm.
The Trunks transformation is not in the manga, so that doesn't even count.
Yep.
But every like unique transformation we have an explanation for. Even legendary Super Saiyan we have an explanation for. So we need that for Beast Gohan. That's a weird.
And he doesn't get his potential unlocked again or anything. He's just stronger than them now.
Yeah, he just went from fighting the androids that are apparently stronger than Goku and Vegeta, which is BS, and then just goes beast form and just beats Cell Max.
I don't-
So yeah, that's tough. But yeah, I'm curious to see what that chapter says. This is the first time I'm like interested to see like, okay, what are you saying about this transformation?
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I think the Boruto net chapter is going to be talking about Mitsuki and Boruto and see what's going on with that. Boruto's talking to shit, say, "Yo, Mitsuki, you don't want the smoke." I seen a little bit of that, like you don't want the smoke.
He's gonna wash him.
Yeah, facts. But Mitsuki apparently says there's another reason why I'm here. So let's see if this makes sense. I think it makes sense that Shikamaru figured out that this does like Shikamaru's a genius. So yeah, he figured out that everything's wrong. Sarada and the president,
They just
we have
know.
no idea why they
Yeah.
are not affected. Doesn't make any sense.
I'll say this. Shout out Kishimoto though, because you're running through this plot fast. I thought he was gonna do it a lot slower than this, but we're getting answers and people are figuring out this stuff very, very quickly. I'm glad he's not dragging his feet.
Yeah, just get to the smoke. Like, there's gonna be things. One thing that I feel like Kishimoto kind of realized, and I don't have nothing to back up this, but I think he realized that the series is what it is. I have to bite. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and just move on. You just gotta bite the bullet and move on. And with what happened with the time skip and the weird ability that what's her name did, and even with like the tree monster characters, like you just got to bite the bullet. Code is not that guy. This is the new villains. We're just gonna have to. It is what it is. Everybody's mind got changed. We're gonna move forward and then make a cohesive plot using what we got. And you just gotta work with what you got.
I agree. And he's doing a good job too. The hype is still there. I actually like this time skip better than the previous Boruto. The drip went insane. Now everybody's super drippy. The combat and the choreography has been pretty great too. And I like the tree monsters. People are hating on them. I think it's a pretty cool idea. The whole sentient chakra thing. I really don't mind it. I want to see how it translates to building these things out to be actual characters, because I guess they're growing more human-like based off their counterparts. But I don't really mind anything he's been doing so far.
Me neither. Because like when I changed my mindset, like, bro, like, fine, it doesn't make sense, but I just gotta move on. Just keep reading the series.
Yeah.
And when I go that route, I'm like, I am enjoying some things. Boruto, he's getting aura. The aura of Boruto is growing, bro. The aura is getting there, bro. And I'm like, bro, that scene with Sarada, man. Hey, he knows what he's doing. No, Sarada or Boruto, they know what they're doing. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Evil Sasuke again is going to be interesting. It's going to help Sarada. Hopefully, he kind of just builds up to like, because the hardest thing Kishimoto is going to go through is making all the other characters relevant strength wise. Like, that's going to be so hard because the gap between Boruto, the tree monsters, and everybody else is so huge.
It even looks like Boruto has a huge gap on Kawaki, which is insane. Like, not even he's relevant. So I don't know.
At the very least, Kawaki can tap into like the karma or whatever. Nothing Sarada can do can catch her up. Like,
I mean, she does have the EMS. Maybe her innate ability is really, really broken. That'll even it out. But oh my god,
that's so tough, man. That's such a, no matter how hacks it is. Like, Obito had one of the craziest EMS hacks, but he was only like, he still couldn't beat Kakashi. Like,
stop. He lost on purpose. Stay woke. That's confirmed. He needed to get the seal off his heart, and the lightning blade was the move that did it for him. Stay woke. He lost on purpose.
I'll say this though. To be fair to Obito, Kakashi, the only reason Kakashi was relevant in the Kage fight is because of the double EMS.
True.
Bro, it was broken. But
Billy Bob, if you haven't read Boruto, man, tap in.
The current Boruto is aura.
Yeah. Boruto is not Naruto, man. He's him. He's him for real. He's like Minato. To me, he reminds me of Minato. He's like Minato and Sasuke more than he is Naruto.
I think they're going the kind of the more badass route with Boruto. Like, Naruto is one who inspires people. Boruto is definitely going the lone wolf type style.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mad at that. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot to have Mitsuki and Sarada like catch up. Like, it's gonna be tough. But that's all we got. Tune in about like half an hour. Where Random reads Naruto. I think he has to read 25 chapters.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's tough. That's gonna be tough. And I think Random probably is not gonna read the full series on live, because while he's gonna be gone for a while, so he's going to read all of Naruto or most of Naruto while he's gone, and then he can probably hop on into Bleach, because the sooner he gets to One Piece, the better. Once he finishes Naruto and Bleach, then hops on One Piece, he can finally get to all the big three, and that's what we need him to do. Get caught up. So, all right, y'all have a good one. Take care. Peace.